Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, and I made it just 10 minutes before we were supposed to go on air. What a crazy Sunday it's been. Welcome, everybody. I'd like to remind you all, if you don't know, that Two Drink Minimum, the #1 podcast on the planet, drops new episodes every Wednesday on the YouTubes, youtube.com/2drinkminimum. And also on that channel, every Tuesday, we go live at about 2 p.m. so you can catch the show before everyone else. And also, if you guys are new here and you don't know, we've started a Patreon, which is kicking a lot of ass. Patreon.com/Pantelis. People are getting merch. They're winning merch, some of the people. Everyone who signs up gets some kind of bonus in these first couple of months. We've sent a lot of autograph posters out. People are sending me pictures of those, so I'm glad the mail works. They're getting there. So even the places international, we got some UK stuff that came in, so we know it works. So having said that, let me direct your attention to the monster in the room every Sunday. It's Poseidon.
Hola, señores y señoras.
How you doing,
Señoritas, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos.
What?
Welcome.
I don't speak German.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that what that means? When did you learn how to speak German? So I feel bad because yesterday I did 2 gigs. Like I went to Emil's thing. He had a fundraiser for the Syrian camps. The Syrian camps. That sounds hilarious.
Really? That's
Scouts.
what
Scouts
okay,
with a
okay.
Syrian. That came out wrong. Yeah, concentration camps. Yeah, that came out wrong. But I feel like I rushed my set because we had to go downtown right away to Sid's room to do that. But I think hopefully they had some fun.
Yeah, they had fun.
Yeah, I don't think I went too hard. Well, some jokes I used that were a little harder than normal, but they said they were cool with it. So hopefully that went all right. So yeah, it was a long night of comedy yesterday, driving all around town. But we made it. We survived. And in the chat, we have Murray Renee, we got Elijah, we got Sweet Chick, we got Tobias, we got Flat. I mean, everyone's here. Caroline's here. So we got the crew. What up, guys? What up, everyone? It's another Sunday. We're going to have some fun.
What it does.
Yeah, I took my dog for grooming today. It took a little extra time, so I rushed over here. Can't wait to see her. I want to see her all cleaned up.
Yeah.
She looks like an old man with a beard.
The best.
Yeah, but you got to clean that up.
Yeah, but she's adorable, bro.
I have the best.
I think it's the cutest dog I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It's the cutest dog on the planet.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck all the other dogs.
So before we went on air, Poseidon told me, hey, buddy, I got a Chinese joke. Can I say it? I said, say it in front of everyone because I don't want to hear it first. I want us all to judge you at the same time.
So I know who to blame for the coronavirus.
Okay. The Chinese?
No. These crazy leftists.
Why?
Had they left them to their dogs and cats, these chinks, they wouldn't have had to branch out to fucking bats, mice, and all that other shit.
All right. Well, that just happened. I would like you all to know that nothing that Poseidon says on the show has been evaluated by the people at Pantelis Comedy. In fact, most of it is just nonsense that comes out of his ass. Yeah, well, Pasky's still waiting for the joke. Yeah, it's just hurtful. Because our brains hurt. There was nothing in there. There was nothing of. I don't know why the leftists have anything.
Because they would they're the ones that made the whole videos about the dog about them eating dogs and cats and shit.
Listen, guys, are you still sure you want to watch his live stream on Patreon next week? Are you sure? Because I'll cancel it right fucking now.
What the hell, bro?
I'll cancel it right fucking now. You just tell me.
It was just a shitty joke.
Yeah, that's 30 seconds we're never going to get back, Poseidon. We're ruining our goddamn lives. Now, I think you're going to be back, what is it, Saturday at 4 p.m.?
Yes.
So this Saturday coming up at 4 p.m. for the patrons on Patreon. Poseidon, In Bed with Poseidon, part 2 will come out. And he's going to be more stacked this time. I've got him a stream deck. He's going to be able to streamline his affairs, get a more professional stream going. Even though last time was fun. You read everything. You answered the questions. People seem to have fun with you. A lot of hooker questions. Then again, I'm not surprised. What else are they going to ask you? About science?
Yeah. Next episode might be about strippers. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see where it goes.
I feel like I should visit each country. Like,
that's how you feel. I bet you a lot of people in the chat also feel that they should visit each country.
No, not physically. Like about prostitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
How that country functions with prostitution. So every episode will be a different country.
Yeah, you should start with Saudi Arabia. See how that goes. Let us know.
Or China.
China, I don't know. I think China needs. They don't like women there, right? Like they don't. If they have a baby girl, that's not a good thing. So I think they're all about prostitutes because that means that there must be a lot more men than women there now.
Yeah.
If they're killing little girls.
Yeah.
Poor little kids, bro. You never have a chance.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah.
And they eat fucking embryos, bro. Ugh.
I don't know about that. Is that what they do? They're eating embryos?
I've seen pictures and videos, bro. It's disgusting. Bro.
What are you telling me that China are the goblins from Lord of the Rings? What's happening in China right now? What's going on? What did I miss?
They'll eat baby fetuses, bro. They'll eat.
Is this a South Park thing? This is a South Park reference.
Google it. They'll eat human.
Google it.
Yeah, because it feels like it keeps them young.
I'm not going to Google it. I'm going to have the people in the chat take a look at that, and they'll let me know if you're full of shit, which more often than not you are. I think we might have... so we have that show March 13th, right? The Southern Boys show. And Guido wanted to come on so we could promote it. So I was like, where the fuck is this guy? He knows what time the stream starts. So we sent him a message right before we go live. We're like, where the fuck are you? Didn't you want to be here today? And he's like, I just crossed the border. I'm going to try to make it by 5. So he left really late from New York. And I don't know how they let him back in, though. I'm surprised these border guards.
So do you think he left late or they held him for questioning? Is the question.
I suspect he left late, but I hope they held him for questioning.
Yeah.
That's my honest answer. I'm answering from the heart now. That's what I truly believe. So we have a lot of new subscribers to the channel because of the now that I started the French cast.
Yeah.
A lot of people are interested in seeing more of my French content, which is just the interviews on the podcast in French.
Yeah.
I hate listening to myself in French though. I feel like I sound ludicrous.
Like, move, bitch.
Exactly how I sound. I sound like a black rapper every time I grab the mic. By the way, what's up with these rapper names now?
Bro, I don't fucking know anymore.
Why? And also, how
don't
can they
even know.
purposely misspell everything?
Because
Look at Boom Boom Click by Lil Homo. Like, what are these names? What are these fucking names of songs and rappers?
But Lil Homo with 2 M's.
Yeah, but why is everyone Lil?
Bro, they're all fucking tiny. Look at them. Apparently, they're all 5'5", 5'4", 5'6".
I'm Lil Homo. I'm Lil Homo. Like, yeah, Lil Homo. That's what Tom's laughing.
Oh, God.
Oh, I caught a glimpse. Actually, I only saw the main event last night with John Jones.
I thought you were about to say I caught a glimpse of the future for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, because that would make sense. And I just want to let you know. Just want to let you guys know that I do feel, I got to rewatch it, I guess, that perhaps it wasn't John Jones' fault, but I think that the refs may have robbed that little Mexican kid from a title. I don't know. It was very weird. Yeah, it was very, 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 very odd. I feel like he got robbed. Are you okay, Poseidon? Why do you have your gorilla face?
I was about to say something.
What were you gonna say? Were you gonna say that it's normal for a black man to rob a Mexican? Is that what you're gonna fucking say? Huh? Is that what you're gonna fucking say? Is that what you're gonna say? You're gonna say that fucking black on brown crime is rampant in the States? Is that what you're gonna say? You keep your fucking racist attitude out of here. All right? You keep it out of here. Herbigo says that after watching the French cast with Yann, you flow way more in French than you did on Suzuki. Yeah, it's getting better. The more I practice it, the better it's getting. Even the episode right after with Jean-Thomas Jobin was even better than the one with Yann in terms of me speaking. So it'll get, practice. Practice makes perfect. I'm a dedicated individual. I get shit done. Speaking of which, we got to kill it this week. Got important shit happening this week.
Like,
bam, bam,
yeah,
bam,
yeah.
bam. So
I remember.
fucking positive vibes only, Poseidon. Don't fuck around. Let's see, Lil Popo. Yeah, Lil Popo, Lil Poo-Poo.
Lil Popo? What?
These are how rappers name themselves.
Are you
now.
serious, bro?
Yeah.
What
I don't know if that's a real rapper, but that's how they name themselves.
Why?
Shitface fuckstick. Like, they're all random ass names that don't really make much sense.
What happened to the good old days?
What good old days?
Like they had an AKA meant something.
Remember the good old days when you would only speak when we allowed you to? Is that what you're talking about, Poseidon? Is that the good old days? How far back are you going, Poseidon?
No, I mean,
You
like,
piece of racist garbage. How far back are we going, Poseidon? When was the good old days?
like
Pre-Civil War.
I'm talking about like they had
Pre-Lincoln, Poseidon.
they had proper street names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I also don't like everyone copying the same name.
yeah.
Lil something. You know? At least some of the dumb names, like remember XXX Tentacion, those, at least it's just him. It wasn't like XXX Ergostacion also, like it was just his. Nobody else was copying him. So at least,
It felt like a gamer tag. Though.
Yeah. Still, but that's what he's growing up with.
Nah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking what is it? Hitachi 69, that guy too.
Takashi, I think. Right.
Yeah.
Hitachi, you said?
Yeah. Isn't that his name? Takashi, same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. The masturbatory Asian kid. Yeah.
Again with the fucking gamer tag bullshit.
But that's what they're growing up with. What do you want?
They do feel like Xbox avatars, actually, to a certain extent.
But that's what that's their culture. That's what they're growing up with, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they know. That's what they're gonna name it. You know that, but ours were too simplified too. Growing up, like in the '90s, nicknames.
Yeah.
What were they like? Kirk, Big Kirk. You know, like we didn't have
K, yeah.
Big K, Big P,
Yeah.
Faggot. Like we all had very simple nicknames. They were very short and simple.
Mine in high school was Big Tony.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Were you the biggest of the Tonys?
Yes.
Big Tony. That's not my name. Look at you, bro. You're a Tony. My nickname was Moose PMS. Jesus Christ, Caroline. Moose PMS.
Moose PMS?
That's what it looks like from here. Or Moose Pamizzle. I can't see.
In elementary, it was Donkey, by the way, mine.
Your nickname was Donkey?
Yeah, because we're like it's like a certain breed of donkey because of my last name.
Oh, they just called you Donkey, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not because of your last name. That's because of your genetics.
Oh, fuck.
From your last name, we could tell, bro, you're part donkey. Okay. That makes sense. Or your face, yeah. C808455 is saying, because of his face, bro. They saw him, they're like, this is a donkey. This is a man-bear donkey. Oh, what was that? Somebody cut that. There's a soundbite we need. There's a soundbite that we need.
For the people's entertainment.
That's not for their... That's to their detriment. They're trying to enjoy a nice Sunday. They're like, you know what? I'm going to go kill myself. Fuck it. I don't want to see this guy. Does French Quebec culture recognize the inherent soullessness of gingers? Yeah, everybody does. Everybody does. Nobody respects the gingers, which is kind of sad. There's, it's 2020, guys. The gingers really. There's people that we should hate, like the Swiss. Can we take all our ginger hate, and sprinkle it over Switzerland? Hey, you know what? While we're at it, Sweden too.
Yeah, you have something.
All these S countries.
You have something. What about Spain?
Spain could get away with it. Spain's fine.
Well, I know why. Because of the lisp. It's technically not Spain. It's Spain.
Spain. It depends where.
Spain.
Zaragoza. You alright, bro? Yeah, I'm from Zaragoza. I'm fine.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Sweden.
That's how you could tell if a Spaniard is pretending to be Swiss. I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, shit.
You liked my octopus thing that I said yesterday. Were you paying attention? The second show. I spent the first 10 minutes just riffing on ideas I had. Trying to make them into jokes. The Gordon Ramsay bit.
Yes.
You like that bit?
Yes, I liked it a lot.
Sir, this is a bakery.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, this is going to be good. So, Jess, I don't know if Jess Sorrell, you are in Australia. Did the Australians receive the autograph posters? I know that the Americans received them, most of them. People are still getting stuff. The Canadians received them for the most part. I got one message yesterday. Someone still hadn't gotten his stuff. So I said wait till Monday because people around the States were getting them Friday.
Yeah.
People were posting. So let's see. Scroll up, Gabe says. Let's see. Gabe says, by the way, 1,250 accidents total due to snowstorm in Quebec. 1,250 accidents.
I'm not surprised.
Can I say something? Can I say something right now, everyone?
Surprised.
I'm not blaming the snow. I'm not blaming the snow. I'm blaming these fucking monkeys driving out there because I've been driving in the snow since Friday, all right? And all I've seen is fucking idiots in Montreal who forget to drive. The second there's any snow is falling and they start losing their shit, they're like, white stuff everywhere. And they start fucking freaking out and they don't know how to fucking drive. And then there's 3 lanes. Like, you know what? There's 3 lanes. I could cut fucking through all 3 of them. And then fucking taking people out. It's been crazy. This whole weekend's been fucking crazy, all right? And you know what? It's the same goddamn thing that happens whenever it fucking rains. When it rains, you know what people here do? People here freak the fuck out. They're like, oh my God, water from the sky. It's supposed to be coming from the sink. What the fuck is happening? And they start freaking out. Start crashing into shit. They're crazy here. Yeah. They're fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Just now, I got pissed off, bro. On my way back from Tim Hortons, this lady taking up 2 lanes. Why? Why?
The question is, who is the best all-season driver between you two? That's... the guy who hasn't gotten into an accident. That's who it is. This guy. Right here. Right here.
Yeah.
He tried to fight. He's like, nah.
Yeah, that's true. But technically, it hasn't been my fault that I got into accidents.
That's not how this works, Poseidon. Yeah. It hasn't been my fault either. You know why? Because it's never happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck!
Well, that's how it is. Fucking. There's Sebastian Burgo in the chat.
Oh shit.
Sebastian, are you back? I heard you were in Cornwall for the weekend. Yeah, yesterday you were supposed to be at the early show, but you weren't there when I got there. I thought you were gonna be there, but you had another show in Cornwall. Sebastian, welcome. Sebastian, by the way, Mr. Burgo, you're setting records on fucking YouTube. I have never seen more insane comments wanting to kill you than on that podcast, Suzuku, that you were on. I've never expected anything like that. I had to keep scrolling. I couldn't believe it was over 600 last time I checked.
God damn.
Yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. Fucking Sebastian doesn't do anything half-assed. If he's gonna fucking go, he's gonna go all out, bro. He sets records, bro. Holy shit. Yeah. It was Mike's French podcast, Suzuku. It was a little. I guess he rubbed people the wrong way that were watching it, and they were angry. So I'm thinking of bringing Sebastian maybe to 2-drink minimum, so he can do English and try to rectify the situation with the fandom. You know, try to come back. His comeback after a week. After a week, he's back.
After a week.
So we'll see. The live audience was fine. He was there live.
Yeah.
The live audience was, they were watching the show.
Yeah.
It's, but then again, if you remember, I had Abdul Butt here on Friday during the Pantelis podcast, and we talked about how when he was on 2-drink minimum, people got really mad at him, and they were commenting because they thought that he was being an asshole to Poseidon, and they don't know each other. He was being rude, but when he came on Friday, we explained that it just came off like that on camera because people didn't have the context, the background that they knew each other, that they're friends, they like each other. So it came off as just a stranger who came in and started yelling at someone. So that's what it was. So I think maybe Sebastian, if he comes to do 2-drink minimum in English, maybe redeem himself in the eyes of the general public. We'll see. I'll have to talk to him. Yeah. Let's see. Alexis here. He's in the chat. Yeah, he's in the chat, Sebastian. That's what I'm saying. But he stopped writing. How about Trump getting acquitted? Spiro, nobody thought that was going to go any other way. Yeah. Nobody thought that was going to go any other way.
Did you see, speaking of Trump, they edit filters on Trump's picture to make it look like he had an orange face. Apparently it's fake. He didn't have orange face.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff. It's so stupid. First of all,
I know.
Do you know what really bugs me? It's just a waste of, like, for example, Nancy Pelosi. Isn't she the head of like the worst district in America? Heroin problems. Just doesn't give a fuck. Lives in like a gated fucking house, just huge walls around her. So nobody touches her. And then the whole ceremony where she wanted people to sign those initial papers for when all the congressmen were going against Trump, and she got those special gold pens. It's like $350 a pen, and she had a tray on a silver platter. Each pen, take a pen and sign. Like these stupid waste of money ceremonies.
Why?
Because politicians don't give a fuck about people. Don't give a fuck about people, bro. They pretend they do. They don't give a shit about people. Because most of them are career politicians. If you're a career politician and you've never worked a real job, you don't know what it's like to try to balance your fucking checkbook, what it's like to, oh shit, what am I going to pay? Am I going to get food or am I going to pay the rent? When you never had to do that, you don't see the wastefulness, how fucking annoying it is. They don't see that shit because they don't care. Like, you can manage because they've never been in that situation. Like Bernie Sanders, that's why he bothers me so much. He's made all his money. He's a millionaire who's never worked a real job. He's a millionaire who's only worked in politics. He's just been a politician, just taking from people. He had never created anything. That shit bugs the fuck out of me. Yeah. Talks about socialism. All he's been doing, of course, for him it sounds good because all he's been doing is sucking from the teat of government, from the teat of people. You can do it too. No, because if everybody else does it the way you want it, they're all going to be eating a daily meal of potato. Yeah. Fucking assholes. Anyways, all of them. I don't like any politicians.
People just don't get it, though. And people follow.
Because people, just like I remember yesterday on stage, I talked about every single one of them. Every single one of them are all garbage. Exactly like Gabe says. You remember yesterday I was talking about on stage about the monarchy?
Yeah.
In the UK and how it bugs me when I ask some people in the UK, like, what's your attachment with them? And they say, we need them. You don't need them. You don't need someone ruling over you. No. You don't need the monarchy. Like I said yesterday on stage, unless you're waiting for these fucking people with scepters to defend you in case dragons come back, that's the only possibility. You don't need these fucking wizard-wearing motherfuckers. You don't need them. We're people. We can work hard. We can work together and get shit done.
It's true.
You don't need them. Yeah. They lie, bro. All they do is lie, and they don't give a shit. This guy's evil, and this guy. You're all fucking evil. None of you wants to work. None of you wants to work. You don't want to produce anything. They don't. They don't contribute. They don't produce anything. They don't make anything. They don't create. They just take. Anyways, I'm gonna get too into this. I'm gonna start fucking punching my screen.
Yeah, they're scumbags, and people follow them. Like, look at Antifa. Look at what the fuck is. You see that shit? They beat and robbed the independent reporter.
Yeah, but Antifa. This is another thing. Is that doesn't make any sense either, because the people in the States who call themselves Antifa, even in North America here, most of them, 95% are fucking buffoons that don't even know what it means.
No.
They're calling themselves Antifa, anti-fascist, by doing fascist things and promoting fascism. They're fucking idiot kids. They're idiot kids. Just like fucking skinheads and neo-Nazis. People like Americans or Canadians that join a Nazi group, right? Forgetting that Canadians, Americans fought against the fucking Nazis.
No.
Nazis could have killed your grandparents, and then you join the Nazi. Just idiots, bro. These are stupid kids with no real problems. No real problems. Phil says, if you see fascism, you're probably a part of it. If you see fascism, you're probably a part of it. Phil trying to be deep, shot himself in the foot. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If you see a rape, sir, you might be a rapist. Well, that's true too. That's kind of true too. If you do, there's a possibility. Like if you see it everywhere and call people out. Oh, well, that's not what you fucking said, Phil. That's not what you fucking said, Phil. All right? You forgot a fucking word. Phil in the chat, guys. Phil Balabalance in the chat. Phil from famous internet program of the news, This Just Thing, here on this channel. Catch us every week. New episode is up there right now. Ooh. Oh, by the way. Oh, he's holding a baby. Oh, he's holding his little newborn baby. By the way, Phil, father of 2 now. Father of 2.
Congratulations.
Yeah. God damn it, man. That's I have 1 dog. And I think that's rough. Imagine human children.
Fuck.
It's got to be rough because you're always worried. You don't want to teach them the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring up little assholes.
Yeah. Because they're just not a reflection of you, but like they're...
No. If it was that easy, like people say, that would be amazing. You're a good dude. Yeah, my kids are going to be... It's not. You have to work hard. Yeah. Because there's so much other shit that comes in as influence. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, it's true. Especially nowadays, bro, with the internet, dumb teachers.
Yeah, you don't know. A kid comes home from school one day. He's like, Dad, you're a faggot. Like, who the fuck told you that? My teacher.
Or like comes home from school one day and is like, Dad, I think communism is a good idea. Something like that.
Oh, well. I'm going to sacrifice you to an owl god.
Or you have to burn down the whole school.
I'm burning down the house.
No, you burn down the school, bro.
Stop swearing, guys. There's a baby listening. It's not my fucking problem, Marie Renee. All right? Get better at parenting. Well, this is not a show for children.
Also, babies cannot understand.
Yeah. Poseidon plus a child later. Imagine. One day that might happen, guys. It might happen through love or through Poseidon forgetting to put on a condom. But yeah, one day. Oh. The monster you see before you, let's take a look at him.
May regenerate into more monsters.
Fingers crossed by Phil that you don't do it. Well, goddamn that face.
Oh, God.
Do that gorilla face again. Goddamn, what is that?
It's a creepy face.
It's very a creepy face. It's a very creepy. Oh, by the way, we forgot the tour plugs in the beginning of the show. But when are we going to be in Toronto, Poseidon? April 25th. Come on, Poseidon. You got to be quicker than that. When are we in Sherbrooke, Poseidon?
April 3rd.
April 3rd, you got that. Both English shows. But we're also in Quebec City in French. Why? Because I'm fucking crazy and I like to complicate my life. In French, what is it? May 9th, I think?
Yes, May 9th.
May the 9th. In French. All tickets are on my website. And the Southern Boys show, March 13th, Leonardo da Vinci Center. That's going to be crazy because it's me, Massimo, Guido. This guy's going to be around, hanging around, doing stupid shit. Plus, I'm going to invite some comedian friends of mine to show up, a surprise guest. It's going to be crazy. That's what I'm saying. Back to you, Poseidon. So what did you do today, by the way? You woke up super late.
I needed to rest, bro. I wasn't sleeping right, and I'm sick, so like I slept in to try and heal, but
How sick are you, Poseidon? Are you really sick or are you just lazy?
I'm congested.
Okay. That's kind of normal, especially the cold that we took to the face yesterday. It's fucking free. It was minus 17 yesterday.
It's very annoying because it always feels like I'm fucking drowning, but I'm not. When you're that congested.
It always feels like I'm drowning.
Yeah.
You're waterboarding.
Well, not drowning. Yeah, it just feels like, like the whole, like.
When are you coming to Calgary? You know what's funny is actually, I met a couple last night who is from Calgary. They were in town. They're leaving today, I think, back to Calgary. They were at the second show. Super nice. Calgary is gonna happen when I come down there with Mike in, I believe, the fall, when all the dates have to be announced for the Cross Canada tour. Mike is setting all that shit up. So once he does that, I'm coming with him. So I'm this Calgary, I think Vancouver, Toronto. He said some other dates, some other cities rather.
Yeah.
Forgot. So yeah, we're gonna be there by next year. It's minus 31 in Sherbrooke at 7 a.m. today.
God damn.
Yeah, well, I just canceled my date in Sherbrooke.
It's not that cold today here. What is it? What's the weather
It was
like?
minus 16.
Right now it is -9.
Yeah, that's a lot. Anytime it's in the minus. Anytime.
Honestly, bro, compared to yesterday, it's a walk in the fucking park.
We always say that compared to. Let's not compare. Let's not compare, Poseidon. It's just bad. It can be bad, right?
I just don't like the fact that it goes to minus. You know what I mean? The weather, that it goes to minus degrees.
I'm going to rephrase that for you. Are you trying to say you just don't like that it gets cold here?
Yeah.
All right. But would you prefer to be somewhere else? Okay, let's talk about a place that doesn't really get cold.
Florida.
Algeria.
No.
Would you want to be in Algeria?
No.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Give and take. Right? Right?
You make a very good
Yeah,
point.
make a great fucking point. That's what life is, Poseidon. It's a set of like positives and negatives, and you got to pick the right ones, right? So you can even it all out.
Yeah.
Because people often stretch themselves too far. They think they're like, I need $10 million. But in trying to get the $10 million, right, they got to do all kinds of crazy shit. Do you really need? What if you would have the $1 million and then you wouldn't have to deal with Algerians, for example? Just because we're going back to the same example. Wouldn't that be better?
Yeah, it would be better.
Yeah. Just saying. It's not Algerian specific. It's just the example I decided to take because everyone understands what the fuck I'm talking about. It's one of those days we're fucking around. Aaron Berg was offering another show in Canada and made a poll on Twitter to see where people would want. You should jump on that show if you have time. It depends where it is. I'll travel for shows further out if it's like even the flight, even to fly down to places. I'm really a homebody. I like to stay around Montreal if I don't need to leave. And besides all the shit that we have planned coming up the next couple of months, like you guys haven't seen anything. Everything we've announced so far is all of my like stuff around here that we're trying to practice stuff and learn. All the big shit's coming in the summer. And I'm already tired thinking about it. I'm already.
It's okay. It's worth it though.
It's worth it. It's worth
Yeah.
it. It's gonna be a good year for everyone. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Pantelis, can you talk about the making of the video you did with Massimo and Guido, the promo video? I believe you are talking about the video in which they're trying to get me to tip a man, even though I'm taking a takeout order.
yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? All right. Well, that's on this channel too. If you want to take a look at that, I will tell you what happened there. So, in order to sell tickets for the show, right? A lot of people are always on Facebook. They're watching videos and shit. So we're like, we got to make some video promos to tell people that we're having a show. And our schedule was very tight because the guys are in New York now, right? They live in New York most of the time. So for us to meet is kind of rare because sometimes when they come here, I leave. So it was very shaky. So we had about 6 hours, and it was 1 a.m. I'm like, look, we're going to go to the restaurant. We're going to film a skit in the restaurant. Let's think of something. So then we're throwing ideas back and forth. And then I just said, like, what do you guys do normally when, do you tip on a takeout order? Because that's a serious question. Because a lot of people ask me that.
I never tip on takeout.
Yeah. You see, I never tip on takeout, he said. Some people are like, I tip on... Me, sometimes I get myself caught in situations where I'm like, do I pay? Do I not? And sometimes I'll leave a tip, and then sometimes I'll leave a tip, and then people look at me weird, like, why is this guy leaving a tip on a takeout order?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I said, this might be a funny thing. Like, I don't want to leave a tip, but you want me to leave a tip. And then fucking Massimo, being the brilliant man that he is in comedy, he just he owned it. He's like, yeah, you should fucking tip. And then, we had this whole thing. And we didn't write a script. We just we spoke to each other, like, where do you want this to go? Kind of like Curb Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Like, we have an end goal. Let's just get to it type of thing. And we filmed all the different camera angles, and then he fixed it up later. It took a lot of hours, too, because Guido kept making pizzas. We ate one of them. And then I felt guilty. It's 2 a.m. I ate an entire fucking pizza. I'm like, God damn it, man. I'm never going to lose weight. So we had all that. But it was fun. And then, our boy Mass took it, edited, got it out for us. Why does Poseidon wear a shirt with his name on it? So he doesn't forget.
So
right?
I'm like a Pokemon.
He wears his name on it. I wear what I am on mine. You know. You know how we do.
Look at this guy, bro. You kill me.
So they can identify his body, Caroline Jackson says.
Why? Because it'll be so disfigured from
the shirt's going to save you. No, trust me.
Sex crime.
Just seeing his body, they're like, we know what that is.
A giant whale. I wanted to say something, but I forgot.
That sounds like you. That's a general Poseidon way of
Speaking of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David saved a man from death row.
Yeah, this is old news. I showed you that last week, but they've been aware of this.
Oh.
Yeah. This is a documentary on Netflix. Tobias is here. Word up, Tobias. Yeah, it's true. There's a new episode of Curb tonight, 10:30 on HBO.
I got to start watching that, man. I still haven't watched a single season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Don't say that to people. Don't make us upset with you. Curb is a great fucking show.
I believe you.
Yeah. He's my spirit animal, Larry David.
I've seen some parts of it.
Poseidon has told that Larry David story on this show at least once before. I believe you, Marvin. He doesn't.
What Larry David story?
Because you've mentioned it before. Because I had mentioned it. You keep forgetting. Like I'll show you things, you'll forget that I showed it to you. You'll tell us stories, and I'll be like, Poseidon, you already told us that, and then you'll be like, you sure?
You think it's the brain damage?
From what? You don't have brain damage. It's genetics. Your brain was fucked from the get-go. Nobody damaged your brain.
No, I've fallen on my head multiple times, punched in the face from boxing, sparring.
Nah, you never got hit hard
fighting.
enough to do that.
No.
No. It has nothing to do with street. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You've never gotten hit in the head. You've never been concussed. The reason why you're like this
that's true.
is just genetics. That's all it is. You know your dad, the engineer who thought that airbag should be on the outside of the car? Yeah, that's why you're like this. That's why you're like this.
Sins
But
of
it's
my
true.
father.
Anyone that thinks that that's a good idea, they'll just explode, bro. You'll crash. You'll kill everyone around you. That is why you're like this. It's just genetics. It's hard to fight, though.
I wish it wasn't the case.
What?
I wish it wasn't the case. Like, I wish.
You wish it was concussed?
Yeah.
You wish it was concussion syndrome?
Yeah, I wish.
You wish it wasn't genetics?
Yeah. Unfortunately. He's so ridiculous. He's always like, we gotta talk business.
He's right. You gotta talk business. How come you never like to talk business, Poseidon? How about you start talking some fucking business?
Well, because it's always fucking ridiculous shit.
It's true. Gabe says it's because you hold in your sneeze. You probably damage your brain. Do you hold in your sneezes?
No.
You sure?
Never. I let him rip.
Your brain's gonna explode.
Yo, I heard a story of a woman holding in her sneeze, and the sneeze was so powerful, she snapped, I think, her bone in her neck or something, and she died. Some crazy shit I heard.
How they know that she held her sneeze and if she wasn't there to tell them?
I honestly don't. This is a story.
This
I read.
sounds more like a husband that killed his wife. What happened? She's trying to sneeze.
No, but
Excuse me, sir. What? She's trying to sneeze. She holds in her sneeze. That's what it was.
and then I heard another story of.
Sir, did you snap your wife's neck? What? That's crazy. It was clearly the sneeze, which makes more sense.
I heard another story of a man holding in his sneeze and something in his stomach ripped or something. He ripped a muscle tissue, an important muscle tissue, and then he was injured badly.
How do you live in society believing the dumbest fucking shit?
Well, this is what I read, so I heard it's
You're
always
a prime
important.
candidate for a pyramid scheme, and
Oh,
you've been on. You actually were involved once in a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Sorry.
my lesson.
Multi-level marketing. Every time I would tell someone it's a pyramid scheme, he'd be like, "No, bro, it's not. It's multi-level marketing." You know what that means? Pyramid scheme. That's what it means.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what multi-level market. It's just a complicated way of saying pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Pyramid
They would
scheme.
call it MLM, and they would throw all these terms around.
All
you
these
know,
terms.
MLM, bro, MLM. And they would,
The only term that they should throw around is broke.
it's true.
Give us your money. Yo, by the way, speaking of Epstein, I see Gabe is making Epstein jokes in the chat. It's come to my attention that Jeffrey Epstein, right before he got caught, he was blackmailing certain politicians
Who?
on behalf of the Israeli Mossad.
Oh.
Yeah. So a lot of politician friends of his that were fucking kids doing all that. Towards the end, he was blackmailing them if they weren't passing bills and voting in the way that is beneficial for Israel. Yeah.
Ho.
Yeah. Then again, why are we pretending like we didn't know he got killed? We know he got murdered. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just...
Yeah.
It's like... anyways, he obviously got murdered. I remember years ago, we all went to Milton's house, and someone came and spoke to us about a pyramid scam. Yeah, bro. I was there for that. I was in his basement. Oh, was it in his basement? I had went to his brother-in-law's basement once, and I said it as we were driving. Like, do you know what he wants to talk to us about? And I was like, pretty sure it's a fucking pyramid scheme. I'm like, why are you? This isn't the time for jokes, bro. It's probably serious. We all got invited here. I go, guys, who the fuck's gonna invite a bunch of strangers for a serious meeting in the basement? This is a pyramid scheme. It's probably ACN. That's what it probably is. So we start sitting there. He's like, guys, I have some very important business opportunity for you guys. He goes, check out the slide right away. ACN. I was like, I fucking told you. I fucking told you.
And it was so funny because I did this when I was 18, when I was a lot more gullible.
Yeah.
And because like, but then again, also like, I wasn't involved with the nicest of people. So
you were involved with ISIS people?
No, with the
They're
nicest.
called Arabs,
I
sir.
was
God
not
damn
involved with the nicest of people.
Oh yeah, the nicest.
In high school, so like to me that was kind of also like a way out, I guess. Anyways, I believed stupid shit back then. I still do, but a lot less than back then. And
I think my mother is still in still has ACN today. Fuck, man. People, you know what bothered me about that is that they were taking advantage here. Why I got mad at Milt at the time, I told them don't get involved, is because they were, who they were first selling it to? Their relatives. Like their parents who didn't know any better. Their parents, their aunts, their neighbors. Like, you're fucking over. No, it's the services, bro. You're getting them from us. It's oh, God. Multi-level market. Fucking pyramid schemes. God damn.
So, yeah. I was kind of like...
Oh, whoa. Hold on. Hold the phone, guys. Before Poseidon continues, whatever nonsense he was going to tell us. Gapes has just written in the chat something that interests me. Apparently, there's supposed to be a big story on Wednesday about UFOs. A follow-up to the 2017 New York Times article. Don't shoot the messenger. I just saw it on Dave Beatty's Twitter. Now, follow-up question. Who or what is a Dave Beatty? Do you mean diabetes? Is that what you were trying to say? Dave Beatty, creator of Project Blue Book. Okay. You have my attention.
What's Project Blue Book?
As long as he's not involved with that Blink-182 fucking weirdo, we're good.
What's Project Blue Book?
Well, Project Blue Book wasn't Project Blue Book in the in the 70s or in the 80s when they got all those the Majestic 12, those scientists together, and they're saying that they had all kinds of ideas of what to do in the future. One of them was to make people unite under one world government, was to fake returning of deities like Jesus, to project it in the sky and tell people, oh, Jesus is back, so everybody comes together, or fake alien invasions, shit like that. Yeah, the governments are assholes, bro. Governments are trying to fuck you. Anytime they could fuck with people, they're gonna go the fuck people route. Yeah.
Ugh. Fuck the government.
I partied with that Canadian UFO guy that just died. What the fuck was his name? Are you talking about the Canadian Minister of Defense who came out and started talking about aliens? That was fucking cool too.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was wild, bro.
Yeah, crazy shit, guys. But I'm not gonna get into this right now, not because I don't like aliens. I fucking love alien talk. However, I'm gonna work on it. My new series coming out on Patreon soon, within the next month or two. The Conspiracy Times.
This is dope.
The Conspiracy Times.
This is dope. Every time you talk about shit like this, like you have 110% of my attention. I'm like a little kid, just
110%, huh?
yeah. I'm just saying.
You know what percentages is, Poseidon?
Oh, bro, you know what I mean.
You know what it is, Poseidon? Are you some kind of alien? Are you giving me the extra 10%? Am I getting your family's attention too?
I come in.
So you were I'm fucking around, Poseidon. But so you were talking about ACN.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah, no, it's just and they prey on people who basically
Flat Cat says she got probed.
so they basically prey on people who are kind of down on their luck. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I remember at the time I had just quit my job at the gas station. I was making good money. I had just gotten out of certain other things also. And you know what I mean? I was fucking broke, right? I had some extra money.
So you decided, I'm broke. How do I lose even more money? Scams.
Well, I didn't know any better back then, And then what's funny though is I signed up, and then after
I like that you pronounce it like that.
How?
You actually pronounce the G instead of signed.
Well, because
I signed up.
I am congested right now.
I signed up, sir.
I'm congested. So I signed up, and yeah, I do pronounce the G. That's so weird.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
And for some reason, like a fucking idiot, I decided to Google everything after the fact of how like, you know.
How it's a scam?
Yeah, and then they would tell us, like, don't tell people it's ACN. So right there, it was a red flag. It was kind of like...
doofus. I used to get messages, you know,
But it was too late, and I was like, by the time it was too late, I was like, fuck, man.
I remember getting messages from people I went to high school with, and then just feeling bad because they wouldn't take the hint. Like, bro, I'm part of this new insurance thing, bro. You ever heard of... And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not... Yeah, like Primeric. Oh, I used to get Primeric all the time. Bro, I'm part of a... I'm like, that's not a thing. I don't want to be part of this. You could make millions. Like, nah, have you made millions, bro? No, exactly. So, so fuck off. Like,
well, I was so down that like.
Also, I don't want to scam people.
Yeah. Well, I kind of. That's the thing. I didn't do my research beforehand. I got excited because I was a little down on my luck at the time with money.
Yeah.
You know, so I didn't do my proper research. I got a little too excited too fast. You know what I mean? And then after I did my research, but it was too late. I had already signed up, so I was like, fuck. So I'm like, I might as well do it. You know, might as well give it a shot.
I don't know. I was joining the street gang, but I'm here now. So
yeah,
hand me the Uzi, boys.
Yeah, I was like, might as well give it. If I make money, I make money.
Silver and gold up in this bitch. Let's see. What does silver and gold say? Poseidon is an idiot. Well, it's not really up for debate. So
who said that? I'll fucking break their legs, bro.
Both silver and gold said that.
Yeah?
Both of them.
I'll break both of their silver and golden legs.
Go, 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 go. I love your goofy cartoon laugh.
Yeah, what? I used to laugh like a gorilla. I don't know. My laughs have evolved over the years.
Yeah. Too bad your brain didn't. All right. So here's...
I find it funny every time you rip me because it's so clever, the joke.
So Sebastian left the chat, but I wanted to ask him if he wanted to come on 2 Drink Minimum. But it appears that he disappeared, or maybe he replied and I didn't see the message. But that would be interesting to take a look. I got to go take a look at the comments, see if they started changing in his direction. I doubt it, though, because they were aggressive.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like that.
No. That was... Yeah.
Let's see. Poseidon is going to end up on Dr. Phil for some stupid catfish incident. Could you imagine?
I have been catfished, remember?
You've been catfish, yeah.
Twice, actually.
Oh, yeah. When did you get catfish?
The first time was with a super fat chick. You remember that? And I whipped my dick out. I told her to suck it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What? I wasn't there for this.
Yeah, you don't remember? And
There's no way I was around you.
You sent that text. No,
I was around you with your dick out. I would kill you.
You weren't around me.
Okay.
But I went on a blind, like a date with her. And you had sent that text. Remember that text? It was me, you, Legacy in the car, and you're like, watch this. And you're like, fuck, you're so hot.
Oh, yeah. So I remember this.
Yeah,
so Poseidon was trying to get laid, like, desperately.
It was after I had broken up with my ex.
Yeah, and he was on Tinder.
So it was a different world.
And I'm like, let me take a look at what you're writing, because nothing was working for him. And I took a look at what he was writing. And what you also have taken context what the other person's writing, right? You got to feed off them, too. So I noticed that he wasn't taking any hints. He just sounded stupid. Like if a girl would be like, oh, maybe we could fool around, he'd be like, I love bacon. Like none of it made any sense.
Oh,
okay?
no, not that intense.
It was that intense. So I was like, fuck, they think he's a retard. So there was this girl that he liked. He's like, yo, she seems hot. No, but I don't know what to do with this. So the girl was telling him that she was busy or something. She couldn't hang out. Do you remember? She had a family event. So then I said, yo, if you give me your phone, I guarantee you can't see what I'm writing, but she's going to meet up with you in an hour. Just give me the goddamn phone. He's like, no, don't fuck me over, bro. I go, bro, trust me. Give me the phone. So he gave me his phone, and I wrote some crazy shit that when he saw it, he started thinking, I was like, I'm going to delete this. I go, just wait a minute. And then he got a reply. She's like, I think I get out of my family thing. Where are you?
What did you write? You wrote some... Fuck,
I wrote some crazy ass shit.
You're so hot. I'd fuck you in my mother's bed with my mother sleeping next to me in it.
Yeah, something like that. Some crazy shit.
And I was like, there's no way this... And then she replies, and I started losing my mind.
Yeah, because I told you got to read what she's telling you. She was... Because the stuff she was telling him, you could tell that she was fucked in the head. So I was like, you have to be at that level or else it's never going to work. Yeah. You know? So he's like, I don't know what to say. I'm a little shy. Give me your phone. And then I gave him... I didn't even wait for her reply. I gave him the phone back, and I said, yeah, you're going to... You're going to be fine. He starts freaking out. He's like, how do I delete this? This is embarrassing. And while he's yelling, I could get out of this family function. Where are you right now?
I lost my mind. I think I had to run out of the car. Yeah. That's how much I had lost my mind. And then I met up. And then
I was in the restaurant sitting there. I was like, thank you. Thank you. I know how it's done.
She was, and then I met up. She was.
She did not look like her photos.
She was 2 times the size of her photos.
Well, you know that the photo on the phone, like no one's that size. It's a very small representation.
No, obviously, but what I'm saying is they were older pictures. They seemed like older pictures.
Oh, so it still kind of looked like her.
Yeah, it looked like her, but not to the proportion.
Did you ask her, like, hey, let me ask you, you get stung by like 1,000 bees? What happened? What's going on here?
Yeah, and then.
Anyways, the point is,
Yeah.
Poseidon. Yeah, you got catfished.
Yeah, but we still ended up making out. I whipped out my dick, and
That's
she
not.
was like, "No, this is too early."
Yeah, that's not. You see what happens? The second you take over, she's not down anymore. I should have had an earpiece. You have an earpiece? I'm just telling you what to say.
Because I was also turned off. How? Anyways,
You
whatever.
got turned off by people lying to you.
Yeah.
Now you see how we feel. See? You just joined the collective feeling of everyone in the chat. Okay, you know what? I hate it when he fucks with us. Yeah. I remember those times. But here is a more important question. Does Poseidon tip the $9 Cubans? Yeah, you didn't tip the $9 Cubans. Did you?
What do you mean?
The Cubans?
I tip every day.
No, the prostitutes in Cuba.
Oh. What do you mean? The
Would you additionally tip them or only what you agreed to?
only what we agreed to.
So no, that's what he's asking. Would you tip? That's all he's asking. Because we were talking about the pizzas before, the tipping. Do you tip on take? And by the way, that's another thing that people were sending me messages on Instagram when they saw the promo video. People all had different things to say. They're like, I agree with you. I don't tip on takeout orders. And then someone else said you should start tipping on takeout orders. So everyone seems to think about this differently as well. So do you guys in the chat? Do you tip on takeout orders if you're going in to take it out? It's an interesting question because people have different views on this, it seems.
The only time I've ever tipped on taped. The only time I've ever tipped on takeout was I decided to not take a drink at first, and then I'm like, you know what, I want a drink. So I go to pay for the drink, and then the guy he goes, you know what, it's on the house, because I knew him. And then he just, and then the next time I went and saw him, I tipped him like $5 because it was.
All right, this is going nowhere. Poseidon, go get our guest. He's downstairs. I'm going to keep everyone entertained while you're away. And I'm going to remind you guys, if you're joining in late, are you okay? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that, Poseidon? It's just fucking yelling. Just go downstairs. So, guys, I just want to remind you, if you don't already know, but you already know, it's the fucking best podcast in the country. Fucking best podcast on the goddamn planet. 2 drink minimum. Every Wednesday, we're dropping new episodes on our YouTube channel over here. And every Tuesday, we go live at 2. So you get to watch it a day early if you're watching it live. If not, wait till Wednesday. It's up everywhere. And at the same time, remember to join us on Patreon. There's exclusive content over there. People are getting sign-up bonuses. I'm even going to maybe send out some extra posters to people who signed up a little bit early in February, late because they wanted the poster, but it was too late. So, Guido, we know you're fucking outside, right? I just sent Poseidon down. Why would you comment that when you're already watching a stream and you see that he already fucking left? God damn it, Guido. Don't fucking piss me off. So Guido's coming up here. He's going to promote his show. Let's see. And tonight there's Suzukut. Honestly, I think me and Mike are taking over the goddamn game. French, English, internet, fucking retards. We're doing it all. We know what's going on here. So what I want to tell you guys about the whole tipping thing is you see, look at this. I tip on takeout places I go often. Service is just better, and my poutine has more cheese in it. Very good. Psycho Hazard, you tip when there's a advantage to it. But as a general rule, right, then what is the difference, right, between sitting there and just taking something to go? I don't know. I'm always in the middle. I don't know if I should be tipping or if I shouldn't be tipping on takeout orders. Take a seat. We're live.
Hi, everybody.
I want to get to why the fuck you're late in a second. So just joining us right here, guys. It's a disheveled man
For real.
by the name of Guido.
Hi, Pantelis. How are you guys?
Grass in the ass,
Grass in
Grasso.
the ass for real.
Grasso, test that mic.
Test the mic.
How many candy bars are
I
you
brought, I
fucking...
brought them for you guys because I love you, and they're American candy bars we don't have here.
Let me see.
Fifth Avenue?
Put it up to the camera. Show the camera.
We got the Fifth Avenue.
That's the Fifth
That sounds
Avenue.
like a
Okay,
place
I've
where-
never had that.
Where you pick
We
up
have a
hookers.
whatchamacallit.
Oh,
What?
is it called a whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit.
That's interesting. I don't know what's in
And then
that.
we have a Mallow cup, which apparently is
What
a
is
Reese's
that?
Pieces with marshmallow.
Interesting.
Yeah, Fifth Avenue tastes like Fifth Avenue. It's homeless
Anybody
and
ever
dirty.
tell you Mr. Grass, that you have way too much fucking time on your hands. Anybody
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I live my life about that. Hi, Jessica Sorrell.
How did you know that she was saying hi?
I know.
Good thing you said it. Okay, where did he get those? I got the munchies.
At the gas station.
Okay, so for you guys that don't know, Tobias just brought up something in the chat that is goddamn hilarious, and we haven't mentioned it the last couple times that he was here. One of the funniest things that Grass has ever done is pretend to be a millionaire on a millionaire dating app to pick up chicks, and it worked. Now, the funniest part about this is that he would pick them up when he was still driving Uber, so he'd be like an Uber driver in a fucking Toyota, and and they wouldn't ask any questions. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Why are you picking me up with the car, an Uber that you're driving, which is a goddamn Toyota? So these women deserve to get catfished.
I spoke to her recently. Merope,
The Greek
she's
one?
back in New York. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from her. Speaking of which,
Guido, what happened with the Uber?
that's exactly
What happened to your
no,
Toyota?
I think she was playing dumb and got money out of me. Speaking of which, hi Nira.
So let me get it straight.
Nira's a new friend. Watching.
You run a scam.
I don't run
Hold on. You run a scam to try to trick gold diggers into thinking you're a millionaire, and then you get scammed by one of these chicks. What the hell is that about?
She was beautiful. What are you gonna do? You ever notice when a beautiful girl says, she gives you the idea, like you can get something out of her, and then like, yeah, what do you need? What do you want? My leg? Take it.
No, he knows me. I'm too headstrong.
No.
You cannot defeat me. I only do what I want to do.
But a beautiful girl named Nira is tuning in right now.
Oh, my God damn.
Hi, Nira.
He's
She's
basically
gorgeous.
by
She
this
is
point he's
gorgeous.
running a brothel. This is
She is
every
gorgeous.
goddamn date's a
I'm
different
supposed
girl.
to see her next week sometime.
Does she also assume you to be a millionaire?
No,
Good.
we haven't discussed money. She looks. Well, I'll tell you, she looks like $1 million.
We're not impressed by your wordplay.
She unmatched me. No, I'm kidding. Look at this.
If she knows what's good for her.
Show the good old Poseidon.
You guys are just judging this broad that I can't see.
Is she attractive?
She's aight.
She's high. She's watching.
Yeah, he looks okay. So here's the thing. So here's.
I was waiting for it. Because
You guys aren't woke.
I'm not me. No, I'm you know why I'm not woke? Because I'm fucking awake. And anyone who says that they're woke, it's because they can't fucking speak.
Speaking of woke, are we watching the Oscars?
Well, I was invited, but I couldn't go down to do the Crowder live stream of the Oscars.
Oh man!
But don't worry, Brodigan's down there representing me. They're gonna crack some jokes. I don't really care.
I know I used to care. Too.
Here's the thing: I don't really care about the Oscars anymore. I do find that for the movie, I didn't watch every movie that's up for Best Picture, and I didn't watch every movie that includes people that are up for Best Actor. But I do feel from the movies I saw, Leonardo DiCaprio, and not just because we're friends, but just because the way he was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood,
He was so good.
it was one of the best performances acting-wise I've seen in
Really?
years. Probably one of the best acting I've ever seen. It is there's one long scene, you know what I'm talking about, where he's basically an actor playing the role of playing the.
He goes from being an
fantastic.
actor to acting insecure to acting in the scene, all in one scene. And when he's alone in the trailer, telling himself off, "I'm never drinking again."
He's a very, very good actor.
And Brad Pitt was the shit in that too.
Bring the mic closer, they're asking you.
Bring the mic
closer to your mouth.
closer.
There
I'm
you go.
sorry.
I want to apologize to everyone because I accidentally burped into the mic like 30 seconds ago.
Well, you know what?
you for that.
I am looking at the chat. They're saying, Silver and Gold says, I do not accept his apology. Tell Poseidon I will kick him in the nuts when I see him.
Silver and Cold, my old friend. Is he excited I'm here?
He was angry at first, but now he's waiting to see what kind of tales you will regale us with.
He likes to hate me.
And don't open.
that's-
I see you touching that. If you start eating on mic, there's
I'm
a-
not. I'm
I'm gonna wait for
Don't
Silver
worry,
and Gold
the-
to tell me yes, and then I will slap you in the face. Do
There's
not
no
eat on camera.
Secret Vegemite in here. What did I miss? There was a snowstorm, huh?
Silver and Gold just called me an idiot, but he says that you're a bigger idiot than me.
Oh, thanks.
Aren't we all idiots?
Massimo says hello, by the way.
He's back in the
shit.
New York.
Yeah,
By the
yeah,
way,
that
the
studio.
Southern Boys podcasting studio is up and running finally.
Yeah.
Good job,
Oh,
guys.
shit.
I got to hand it to Massimo. That was all him.
Congratulations.
It looks fantastic. Really
Yeah.
good. We had our first video episode the other day, and it'll be up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. It's not up yet.
Yeah. Well, we're not live yet, but we're not quite like this, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's really nice.
You can get there. I'll set you guys up. I'll let you guys know all the tricks of the trade. Right?
Yes, I need to know them.
Did you see Anthony on Artie's podcast?
Yeah.
It was so interesting, right? To have them.
I actually listened to it, but I noticed a lot of the stuff they used to talk about they didn't bring up. Like I was expecting, wait a minute, let me repeat myself. Tony Curtis.
Well, no, because he's trying to move forward with his life.
All he did, he apologized a little bit, and they just had a chat. They got along. It was nice.
It was nice.
And then they left the mic on when they said bye. And it was like, this was a lot of fun. They give, And Mike Buschetti, also a legend. This Mike Buschetti non sequitur brought to you by... Again, you missed the point completely.
No, I just... I have my own Buschetti right here.
Yeah.
So Oscars are
What's a
pathetic,
Buschetti?
Gapes is saying. Virtue signaling, but truthfully trying to get selfish attention. Who will deliver the most pretentious speech?
Yeah. And it's
Probably Joaquin Phoenix if he wins.
Yeah, and I didn't know that was all based on The Killing Joke. I have that. Does that comic worth more now?
No, it's not worth more because there was a lot printed of it, but The Killing Joke was great. It's not it's not based off The Killing Joke. The Killing Joke is when he killed Robin. Anyway, the point is that I was gonna get to about these fucking Oscars. If Joaquin Phoenix wins something,
Political shit.
He's gonna say something stupid, like it's just like Elizabeth Warren, right? We gotta do something about pollution, and then she fucking flies a private jet and tries to hide behind her. Like, get the fuck out of here! Who are these idiots that believe in this?
I used to love the hosts, man. Back in the day, Johnny Carson was a legend, man. As the host, he would come in, see a lot of new faces in the audience, especially on the old faces.
Are you talking about the Oscars?
Yeah, it was so fun.
It's not even about the host. I just don't like what the guys are saying in the chat, the pretentious fuckery.
They're absolutely right. The political propaganda.
Yeah, like, fuck you. Look, man, I don't want to hear right now about your political views. I know your political views. They're nonsense. Just fucking say thanks. Thank you, God. Thanks to the fucking hooker that didn't tell my wife that she put a strap on and all that stuff.
And God is up in heaven saying, "Who should I give this to?"
Yeah, God. That's what God's concerning himself with. Yeah.
But yeah,
I hope Joaquin Phoenix wins Best Actor, or I'm gonna riot.
Joe Pesci will be there. It'd be nice to see him. Nobody I give a shit about. Yeah, I saw that. What's it? Parasite. What's this movie? Parasite. Apparently. Then there's the war movie. There's always
Parasite.
A war movie.
I never heard of that.
This movie.
I think that's just what they're calling Joaquin Phoenix now.
Yeah, this Parasite movie is supposed to be really good. They're all Chinese, apparently, or Asian. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about coronavirus.
Pandemic.
Yes.
Well, Pandemic is a series on Netflix. I think it just goes over random.
Coronavirus is what happens in spring break in Mexico.
Is that what you're here for? The hack content? Poseidon? Get your fists ready.
Speaking of hack content, Massimo and I did a couple of minutes the other day at a show in Jersey.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. These people were cartoons. There were like 6 comedians up. Besides Eric Johnson, everybody had a shitty Al Pacino impression.
Really?
Bro, it's hilarious.
What's going on with these fucking people?
Yeah, Jersey's a whole other time. It's not
It's
New
not
York,
Jersey's
man.
fault, man. It's a lot of these young comics coming
Yeah.
up. There's a lot of
And-
parasites.
They're doing an imitation of like Bill Hader's imitation. They're not even... I swear the kid started with hoo-ah. All right, how relevant. Anyway.
What's the deal with comedy clubs, guys?
Yeah, no,
Did
it
you
was-
guys even sign up for this club? Get the fuck off the stage.
Eric Johnson on like second gear destroyed everybody.
Yeah,
He
no
wasn't
shit.
even
They're not
trying.
good.
Yeah, yeah. But it was good. Met this guy who has the like Wise Guys podcast. Got like 100,000.
Jess Sorrell wanted us all to know that her birthday's on Valentine's Day. Poseidon, happy.
birthday.
Well, we'll wish her a happy birthday next week. But
Happy
Poseidon,
birthday, Jess
you got to
Sorrell.
fly down and show her a nice Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You got to be her Valentine.
Are we going? You been to Australia?
No, I haven't.
There's a reason.
It's good, mate. Very nice.
Yeah.
Raw, I have to
Smells
get
like
my
roasted
horse out of
I
here.
don't think I can afford the plane ride.
Later,
Smells
Caroline.
like roasted kangaroo.
I don't. Holy shit! He made one
He made a joke? What did he say?
about the fucking fires, bro.
Oh, that it smells like roasted kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, now he regrets it. He's like, I can't go that far. I can't go that edgy.
It's actually not that expensive. I know of Travel Hack. I get there for like $650. Seriously.
$650 to go to Australia in what? A fucking shipping container.
Propeller plane. No, you book Montreal, Honolulu as one way, so that's domestic, and then you book Honolulu, Sydney as another one way, as on like Jetstar, which is the Qantas cheap flight.
Can I say something?
Yes.
As much as I'd like to bust your balls because you irritate me beyond measure, you are very good at scams. I like it.
Yeah,
But
no, for real.
Also, Montreal Honolulu is not domestic.
But it goes by way of Chicago. You're right. Very, very good. Very good. Yeah, by way of Chicago. You stop.
First of all, Poseidon depends where you are because I remember in Houston, George Bush Airport pissed me the fuck off because Canada is considered a domestic flight.
yes.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's by North America.
I was like, yeah, I'm going back to Montreal, and they're like, oh, okay, so domestic, and I was like, no, you guys, fucking idiot. I'm going to Canada. Yeah, that's domestic.
You know what?
And I was like, look, I'm gonna fucking strangle somebody in fucking Texas right now. What is happening?
Do you know what's weird about our airport? Also, they have one
I
side.
never said anything about our airport.
No, I know, but even our airport does this. They have domestic. It's like they should have U.S. and domestic together. So North America, right?
Why?
Yeah, it's all the way on the other side.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
hold on. There's nothing. Hold on, because I'm getting pissed off now. Because our airport, as much as it's small and it's annoying, our airport actually does it right. There's international, domestic.
No, there's U.S. only, and then international, and then domestic.
Yeah, obviously, that's the best way to do it. Because there's no reason for them to be together. Because
Yeah,
when
'cause-
you're
No, but I'm talking
domestic,
about
you
the
don't
gate.
need.
I know what he's saying. Why isn't USA and international together?
Well, because
No.
people.
U.S. and domestic together because all the planes go to North America.
But why you can't do that? Because it's a different country. That's why they're not together. Because when you're coming from Canadian, you can just walk out. There's no customs. Because it's a
Oh,
domestic
yeah,
flight.
true.
It's like
Yeah,
taking a
yeah,
bus in the
no,
air.
you're
Yeah,
right,
and
you're
you,
right.
You fucking buffoon.
You're right.
and you got to do
right.
customs there at Dorval.
fucking
Remember
buffoon.
Mirabel Airport? As the
When I was young, I remember.
I don't remember Mirabel Airport.
Yeah, I used to come in and everyone used to wave.
Yeah, the glass.
Big deal.
Yeah, you could do it now too with this one.
No,
No,
no, you
not
can't.
like there. It was up in the glass and everyone
Yeah,
was waving.
he doesn't know.
Oh.
What you're, I like how he's like, you could do it too. You just said when we started this conversation, you don't remember Mirabel. So how can you add you can do what you did there when you don't know what that was here too?
What a stupid white elephant that was. They actually expected.
Hey, his name is Poseidon, you piece of garbage.
They expected Quebec to build, like, to go northeast. Instead of building an airport halfway to Ottawa, they built it there, and it was a big waste of time, that Mirabel.
Speaking of Ottawa,
turned it into a
bring the mic
racetrack.
close to you. Remember,
Bring the mic.
three finger.
You know
three-
what? It's
yeah.
because Massimo has that new thing, and it's I can talk from here. All right.
I don't want to do that here though. I like the way I've set it up. I set it up so that people can hear the bassness.
Also,
of
the
your
mic
voice.
swivels too, right? So even if you do,
Yeah, you can just bring it to you,
can just,
cock
yeah.
smoker.
Cock
Yeah.
smoker.
When Mirabel was open, Montreal
That
had the
sounds like
best
a-
drugs. Spiro says, "Good job. Stop incriminating yourself." Then again, you're gonna give me
Hey,
new
here's
jokes.
another stupid thing about Dorval Airport. If it's like the main, like I land Air Canada.
Yeah.
You would think that because I'm on an Air Canada, it's the national friggin' flight, that when I get off the plane, I don't have a major walk. No, it's like Air Canada lands at gate 39, and now to walk to out of the airport, you have the longest walk possible.
I don't mind any of that. As soon as the plane lands, I'm just happy that I'm here.
nothing beats Lufthansa.
Lufthansa.
Germany airport. Which one was it? I think
Munich?
Frankfurt. I think Frankfurt, one of the
I was gonna
biggest.
say something.
It was like an hour and a half to walk from one end to the other.
Or Charles de Gaulle, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah, Charles de Gaulle is huge too.
but yeah, there was an airport in Germany. It's just huge.
Yeah, they're all huge. What are you talking about?
But like,
Did you just want to tell us that you went to Germany once? Because it's not going anywhere. The story's not going anywhere.
No, it's like bigger.
Bro, you
than-
think your airport big? I see big airports.
I went to Berlin. I had a 3-day trip in Berlin. I left after a day. It was so boring. I was like, get out of here. There's nothing going on.
In Germany?
Yeah.
Nothing ever goes on in Germany. Boring place. These people. Yeah, they've
No,
never-
but I mean the rest.
they've
of
never
Germany's
done
nice.
anything historically
No,
noteworthy.
but you know what I saw? I saw the checkpoint Charlie, and I
The
saw
Third Reich?
where Indiana Jones 3, where they burned the books. I saw that plaza.
Where they burn the books.
Yeah, where he accidentally gets his diary signed by Hitler. Remember? Anyway,
A big win for Flat Cat. She got off the elliptical to make a drink. I like it. I like your style, Flat Cat. Now-
Flat Cat. Well, this is exciting. So I'm here for a couple of days. Got to pick up some posters. Got to drop off tickets. I'm on.
Yeah, you better be on
Yeah.
on the fucking
Yeah.
grind.
Big time.
all right?
Big
I
time.
want you out there. I
I'm
want
out
you
there.
meeting the people.
I'm
I
out
want
there.
you
I'm-
shaking
I'm
hands, kissing babies.
shaking babies and kissing
yeah,
hands.
all that. All of that.
I will. That's what
Isn't
I'm here
it shaking hands and kissing babies?
Maybe for you, you fucking weirdo. You
could do whatever you want.
Shake those babies.
for. Shake a prick.
Shake them.
Shake a
Got
prick.
cancer. Yeah, Donnie Brasco got cancer to prick.
Are you excited? You think it's going to be a fun show?
It will be a fun show, no matter who's there. It will be a fun show.
Well, I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm missing out on Philly for this.
I heard, and I feel bad, but it's
Doesn't
shit
matter.
happens.
I chose you over my
appreciate
compound brethrens.
I'm my brethrens.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I got Mike representing us, though.
We'll it'll be fun. It'll be good. There's still some time left. CLDV.ca, guys. Jessica Sorrell, buy tickets for everybody in Australia.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. I want to fucking choke you right now. Hello, Australia. Please buy many tickets for Montreal.
Why is Jessica Sorrell sound Russian now?
No, but even if she would buy it, let's say
she
sells
would.
out the room.
She already bought them.
No, but listen, that doesn't help us because then I have to perform in an empty fucking room because all the tickets are in Australia. You fucking buffoon!
But we still made the money.
Who cares, man? I want to have a good show.
We will have a good show. It'll be a good
We're
show.
not gonna have a good show if you keep telling your Australian mafia buddies to buy all the goddamn tickets.
The
ridiculous.
mafia doesn't exist, mate.
Yeah, don't worry, Antoinette. Mike's coming down to Philly. He's gonna represent. He's gonna come in hard. But
You've been to Philadelphia?
that's none of your goddamn business. What are you, the fucking CIA? Are you?
It's a hell
are
of
you-
a town.
Yeah. But don't worry, New York, May 1st. We're gonna announce that soon. So Antoinette, make the trip to Manhattan, May 1st. 2 shows, 7, 10 p.m. Where? We'll announce it later. LDV was built with our tax money. Was it?
Okay.
You
I don't know.
sneaky,
I don't know. I wasn't
Italians.
around when it was the year 2000. All I know is that there's this hall of governors of all the people who invested, and that whole hall of governors is all the Charbonneau Commission.
Really?
Yeah, it's just.
It is suspicious.
It is.
yeah?
It really is.
Yeah.
With those guineas scamming the union. Spiro has a way with words, let me tell you.
I have to agree with Spiro. Is this? Do I know this Spiro?
No.
Because I know.
And even if you did know him, you don't fucking know him. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I know a couple of Spiros.
Yeah,
Does he have a cousin named Jimmy?
None of your fucking business, bro.
They always
knows,
have a
bro?
cousin named
Oh,
Jimmy.
it does. It's none of your goddamn business.
I have a cousin
Does-
named Jimmy too. What
Does
are
he
you
call
trying to
his
say?
restaurant his store?
Nyla says, what a bunch of handsome men. Clearly, talking only about Poseidon.
Poseidon is
Obviously
a
not.
handsome fellow. He's going for the beard.
Yeah,
thing.
he's not bad.
I think I'm disgusting.
No.
No,
By the way, I
Poseidon.
bought a.
See, what I fucking tell you before. Society thinks you're disgusting. You need to believe the goddamn opposite. You need to be a contrarian when it comes to that.
Contrarian.
Pantelis, you can pick up your present at Compound Media. Yes, if they have not stolen whatever gift you've left to me there, Flat Cat.
Oh,
If they have stolen it, it's gotta be there till
you're
May.
sending me.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna come to New York also.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta film a Views of a Simpleton while you're there.
I bought a pouch and I thought of you, because you like to wear those.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You bought it for me or?
No, I
for
bought
you?
it for myself and I thought of you.
Why
I'll buy
would he?
you one.
Why would he buy you a fanny pack? What are you guys dating now?
No, I could, but he only likes the the Gucci and stuff. I don't.
I own nothing of Gucci.
But I meant the brand names because you're part of that generation.
I bought a bag that says Guess on it.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
Oh my goodness.
So, Grass,
Yes, my friend.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
We were asking this before you got here in the chat. So, you were late because the border held you up, or because you left late?
I left late. I actually.
You
I
piece of
left
shit.
last night.
You did not leave last night. It doesn't
I
take
left,
that long
I
to
left
get here.
last night and I was so tired that I took a room in Albany and napped.
You are a giant waste of money.
Yeah, it was a real burn, a real cash burn. To not just pull over and take a nap, I said, fuck it.
What do you mean? Why in the middle of a fucking blizzard you're gonna pull over and take a nap? That's how we
Oh,
lose
no,
you.
it was actually quite warm. It's amazing that the temperature changes like at the border. It's really something.
Yeah, we really didn't pick this right. We gotta take over
Well,
New
because our
York.
parents had to save 10 grand.
Wait, did your parents have a choice?
No, I think they were. No, actually, my parents met here. I wouldn't have existed had it not been for them. My dad was supposed to go to New York, and they changed their mind and went to Montreal. My parents met here.
Interesting.
Because they didn't go to New York.
My
My father wooed my mother pretending he was rich.
he was pretending to drive Uber.
Whoa, hold on. Your father pretend to be rich? Just like so one day, guys, this is a weird time shift. So one day there's gonna be another child that's gonna have the same story, but his dad's gonna be fucking Grass over here.
Yeah, it's my little son Neptune.
But he's gonna talk like Grasso's family. Mi papa tell mi mama he's a millionaire.
Where Meropi? I should. call
He's a
her.
buffoon.
You know what? If you're going, okay, May 1st, you said New York.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
gonna try to get in touch with Meropi around.
You're gonna
that
pick me
time.
up.
I will. I'll be there.
Well, you're gonna pick me, Mike, and him up.
I'm there. My pleasure.
There better be room in the fucking car. You better not be driving some kind of goddamn Prius.
Prius. Does they even make that car anymore?
The Prius? I don't fucking know, but just tell me or else I'm gonna get an Uber.
No. You could get me as an Uber if you want.
No, it's too hard to pinpoint. It's
And
random.
we pay you
Yeah,
in,
you can.
We pay you in chocolate bars.
In Drachmars.
We're gonna pay you and him not fucking you when you're asleep. That's your payment.
Drachmars. You where was it? You
Oh,
guys,
we're landing in Newark, by the way.
it's the best airport. I swear to God.
I didn't do it on purpose. It was a complete accident.
You did. Is it Porter or Air
Positive
Canada?
accident.
I think Air Canada. But we're leaving again from LaGuardia. But it's just something happened when I was getting the tickets. It put Newark as part of my New York destination, and it didn't click in my head. I didn't notice.
Newark is a beautiful airport. It's
I don't
the
know,
best
it's an
airport.
excuse for me when we're there. We're gonna pass by a New Jersey Devils store, so I could buy some merchandise.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that's not far. We could go to Satin Dolls. Did you see Eric Johnson? He did the whole Tony Soprano tour.
No.
It was funny. He took a picture in front of the house at the cafe where he got shot at Satin Dolls. The Bada Bing.
Wait. He at the house.
Like where he got his newspaper every
Yeah,
morning.
but doesn't somebody actually live there?
Yeah.
So there's fucking Eric Johnson just outside his house.
Correct.
Oh, you know what kind of beating you'd get if you did that
Yeah.
to me?
Well, that house
I'm
probably
taking
sold so
photos
many
in your
times.
home.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Poseidon, Nyla wants to see your shirt in a crumpled heap next to her bed.
Wow, bro.
Really?
This girl
Yeah.
likes you, man.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You're in. You're in.
Her bed or my
In
bed?
like fling.
Her bed or my bed? That changes everything.
My bed's nicer.
Listen, is this a home game, Nyla, or am I playing away?
It depends what color jersey he has to wear. Nyla sounds attractive.
You know Nyla. You keep saying how hot you think she is. You literally keep making every podcast awkward every time she's in the chat. You met her at the Comedy Nest.
Oh, okay. See, I'm thinking Nayla. Okay.
Wait for it.
Yes, I remember
Wait for
her.
it.
I got it.
There you go.
I remember her.
Now he remembers.
She
He
was
can't
sitting
forget.
by herself.
He's hilarious.
I am hilarious, even when I try not to be.
Yeah, every time. I'm surprised that it didn't click in his head because every other time she's in the fucking chat and he's here, he freaks the fuck out.
Because
He-
I always
he,
thought
he
it was-
does the creep stare in the camera. Oh, hello.
Hi, Nyla.
There we go. Now the podcast is complete.
So Nira's not answering anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I am.
Oh yeah, by the way, you're getting scammed. That's a dude.
How do you know I'm getting
Oh
scammed?
yeah, that is
Because
a
I
man.
saw the photos.
That is a man, by the
Yeah.
way.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking
You're
about?
talking-
You showed me the photos of this dude.
You're talking or an X-Man, an X-Man, not the one with superpowers. Just
She's a financial analyst.
Yeah, okay, I bet. Just like you're a fucking millionaire.
you see,
Dude, this is
women.
I
aren't-
love two scammers.
women aren't financial analysts.
I love two scammers scamming each other though. Admit that's amazing.
it's funny.
Guido's like, I am a millionaire. She's like, I'm a financial analyst. They both live in a trailer.
Hold on, stop it.
Calm down, you fucking psychopaths.
Jesus.
Poseidon,
Christ.
don't take the guy's phone. If he doesn't want to show you the phone, you have to respect other people's stuff.
No, I was looking at the girl. Well, the man, but
She's beautiful. What are you talking?
I didn't say she's not an attractive man.
we didn't say she's not beautiful.
Yeah.
Or he.
You know what?
But
It's not. It depends. It's how they identify. That
Yeah.
counts.
No, I'm not saying I have a problem with it.
Look, me, I have a problem as soon as the woman pulls out a dick bigger than mine. That's where I draw the line.
That's easy,
Bro,
bro.
every
a
dick
clit
is
is
bigger
bigger.
than yours.
A clit is bigger than your dick, bro.
Fuck, it's true. I forgot.
Okay, so Nyla says, I used to have a fake Tinder account, and my fake job was always financial analyst. I fucking... Nyla. The best. The best.
She's on. She's on.
She's on fire.
Oh shit.
So you know what that means.
I
sir.
will give you updates on how this goes. Yeah. Suddenly, it's not as exciting.
Yeah, it's definitely not. With a clearly fake profile.
And an
But
Adam's apple.
You know what the Adam's apple also gave it away. But you know what I think it's weird about you is that for a man who goes around scamming and pretending things, you can't read when they're doing it to you. You'd think that you'd be immune to this. Like nobody could scam you.
I play along for the entertainment value.
Not in this case. In this case,
you
you
know the
believed
saying.
it.
you
Dude,
can't-
we
hold
just
on.
met.
You know the saying. You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He completely destroys that.
Hey, you get bullshit all the time.
How about Veronique? Does she look like a financial
Oh no,
analyst?
she looks like a
She looks like a.
What were you gonna say?
She looks like a good time. Is what I'm trying to say.
Way more polite. And where'd you meet her?
I didn't. I just swiped on her. Oh, Christina's really nice, but then she's like, I'm in Venezuela, so I'm not.
How are you matching with people
How
in
is she
Venezuela?
in Venezuela?
Because they changed their settings to New York. They're smart.
You could do, I don't know. That's,
Yeah.
I feel like they have bigger concerns than changing their fucking status to New York. These people.
Well, I
In
agree.
Venezuela? Oh, yeah. Isn't that place still on fire?
Yeah, bro. You don't
You
see
know
what's
that
happening.
gas costs 25 cents or something to fill up your car in Venezuela?
That's it?
Yeah, literally.
But how hard is it to get 25 cents? You
Yeah, you have to kill.
That's the problem.
No, you gotta get a
have to
suitcase
kill 9 people and work fucking 40 hours
and a
a day.
suitcase. It's a whole suitcase of
What
cash.
is that? Who, didn't some fucker shoot everybody in Thailand yesterday?
What?
What?
There was a shooting in Thailand yesterday.
I don't know. You're the news guy. I don't know about this. People in the chat, people of the chat, people in chat world. Did this happen? Is Guido fucking with me?
Some dude went into a mall and shot like 30 people. because he didn't get paid enough in the military, and he went in full commando mode, not naked. I mean, dressed like Schwarzenegger in Commando.
Let me ask you a fucking question right now. Yeah, he live streamed it. Nyla says, "God damn it."
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's fucking. First of all, let's say you're mad, you're disgruntled, but you didn't get paid for whatever it is that you do.
Yeah,
What the fuck do these innocent people have to do with you not getting paid?
Well, generally, yeah, that's the thing about crazy fucks. He killed a lot of people for no reason.
He killed himself in the end?
They killed him, the cops.
How many people did he take out?
I think 30. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fucked up. You know, we actually had one of the first of those shootings with the December 6th, the Polytechnic.
Was that one of the first ones?
That was like way before Columbine.
That was also a guy who went to the university, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking
That was
assholes.
a smart fucking asshole. Yeah.
Why was he smart?
Well, because he went to university.
Are you siding with the shooter in this case?
No, not at all. He was a piece of shit.
Okay, just making sure, because if you want, we could cut that clip out.
But we had one of the first, and then the fuck.
It's
the-
like
So you're saying the states copied us?
it's like
Yeah,
it's like what happened in New Zealand.
except they
What?
had no guns to shoot them.
What happened in New Zealand? Oh, the guy at the mosque?
Yeah.
That guy was another asshole. He live streamed shooting, and he went to, it was regular people just at a mosque.
You know what
He
pisses
just shot
me
random
off?
people.
You know what pisses me off about all this bullshit, bro? Is like they're mad at like extremists, right? But instead of going
To fight extremists?
to fight extremists, you go to a mosque with regular people who have families, bro.
Because there's some,
And innocent people, people.
because
probably
there's some
did-
gangsters.
Because they don't have the word extremist
see
in their
those-
head. Dude, there's people out there that think Sikhs are Muslim.
Yeah, dude, there's some gangsters that I saw.
It's actually very
Germans,
They're not
Germans
smart.
and English people from England that went down to Syria at the time to fight with the what are they called? What are those people called?
the Syrian military.
No, not the Syrians. The fuck, what's wrong with me? Why am I blanking right
The
now?
Hezbollah?
Shiites?
Huh?
Hezbollah.
No, not Hezbollah. Yeah, they went to fight with Hezbollah. Fuck the Kurds.
Okay.
They went to help out the Kurds, and they like, I don't like these extremists, this and that. So fuck it, we're actually gonna go down there. They're not going
That
beating
makes
up
sense.
random Muslims.
Yes,
and
yeah,
that
they,
makes
They went down.
fucking
That's
sense.
gangster shit.
That I like that
Yeah.
shit.
That's because
yes.
they're informed. There are also people that think that a Lebanese person and a guy from Yemen are the same people. They're not.
What? Now you tell me.
You know, that makes fucking sense. But
Yeah.
why fucking, you know what I mean? It pisses me off.
But then again, we're saying this, it pisses me off, but the people who do this are normally fucked in the head, so it's not like they're going to listen to rational thought.
Here's
Yeah.
something I did not. I was just in Chicago. I had no idea. Chicago is a conceal and carry city. Everybody in Chicago is allowed to have a gun. Do you know that?
Yeah,
What?
it's also a goddamn war zone.
And
that
well,
place.
that's it. But I don't know. They don't seem to put the two together.
But I don't think it has anything to do with that.
I know, but
Hold on, I'll be
just
right back.
that
I gotta
it
blow my
doesn't
nose.
help.
Go.
It doesn't help that they have, that everyone has a right to have a gun there. That it just so happens gangs are killing each other. I didn't know. So we did the theater. Outside the theater, there's a sign, no guns. Like you're not allowed bringing your gun there, but everyone's allowed to. Like you have to leave your gun at the coat check.
Good thing, right? Because imagine seeing you on stage and you have a gun. You are fucked, sir. You are fucked. How are we going to do that Southern Boy show without you?
Where did Lincoln get shot?
In the theater. He was on the balcony.
He got shot in the head.
Ha. What a story,
I'm
Mark.
so tired.
From what? From driving and
Yes.
sleeping?
I'm
You-
tired of my life.
I want you to know something. Marvin just said Chicago is not a constitutional concealed carry city. He says
So then where the hell
Chicago
was
is the opposite of that. You have no gun rights in Chicago, you stupid cocksucking motherfucker. I added the last part.
I? Okay, but they're okay. So everyone that I spoke to lied. I could be wrong, but
Well, I know. Whenever I'm in
Well-
Texas, I love seeing the no guns allowed here. Or
I think what you meant to say is people, even though they're not allowed to conceal and carry, do it anyways.
yeah, illegal guns are everywhere. Because
Yeah.
Flat Cat's right. No gang members are gonna be like, shit, we're not allowed to have guns anymore. Let's give them away, guys.
You know?
if you live in the city of Chicago, you can own firearms. You must possess a firearm owner's identification card. You must have a concealed and carry license if you intend to remove your gun from your home.
Oh, okay. Well, then you
And
know
how
what?
hard is it to get that fucking license, though?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, but Guido, good
In
fine.
Quebec, it's practically impossible, by the way, to get a conceal and carry license.
Oh yeah, of course.
Practically impossible.
It is
the
impossible.
gun registry, we had all
Yeah,
that
you,
shit.
yeah, you can't conceal a gun here. You can't walk around with a
No.
gun on you at all. What do you mean practically impossible? It's not here. You can't do that here. Here, it's so fucked up. If you have a gun, you have to you can only have it for a shooting range and stuff like that, and you have to let them know every time you move it. Like I'm driving to, and you can't stop anywhere. It's all kind of anything they can do.
Have you ever shot a gun?
Yes, many
Yeah,
times.
yes.
I enjoy it very much.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Dude, like,
I've shot. Oh no, it doesn't shoot me, but like that, I'm not.
How scared are you? How frail are you that the gun handgun's
Yeah,
gonna
I
throw
just
you that
became
far
Martin Short when you.
But I've shot a revolver that was a special edition or some bullshit. It had 7 rounds instead of 6, and it was about this long, just the barrel.
back? I shot a cop once.
Bro, you can't say that, bro.
Welcome to my hood.
I was involved in that too, bro. You can't say that.
Get out of
like
here!
that.
Shut the fuck up, you idiots.
Terrible.
Yeah. You know the difference between when I say something stupid and when you do it?
People
Me, it
believe
sounds
him.
like a joke.
Yeah, but-
You
Freddie Prinze Sr. was playing
Fucking
Russian
idiot.
roulette. Huh? Can you imagine that? The comedian Freddie Prinze, he actually was doing Russian roulette. And
Martian roulette.
Martian roulette.
Martian roulette. Yeah.
It's how you shoot people from
You
Mars.
shoot people in the ass, bro. Probe.
The guy literally shot himself. in the
Martian
head.
roulette sounds like a gay dating game. Probe. Oh no, you're not. You're probed.
Your laugh is ridiculous.
That is funny.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like Poseidon would be an excellent wingman. Well, sir, you are dead wrong about that.
Goddamn fucking.
Poseidon cannot take a hint. Poseidon's a terrible wingman.
Oh yeah, they go right over your head.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
If
yeah.
a girl likes you, you can't even tell.
No, as a wingman, he doesn't work. He can't even help you. He doesn't get what's going on. So
I'm the one that needs the help.
Yeah, so it's on with this girl. She's into you. He's like, bro, we're going to eat or what?
100%.
Bro, hurry, I'm starving, bro. I didn't eat today.
You could be getting a hand job. Poseidon will show up, be like, "Guys, are you guys hungry?
Unless the girl outright tells me like,
Get the fuck out of here."
or I want to fuck, I cannot get the hint at all.
At all.
I'm
He's not a hint type of guy.
no, you need to be straightforward.
Yo,
with
by the
me.
way, Grass, I don't know if you've been paying attention. I
Grass.
started a French podcast.
I heard. How's
Yeah.
that going?
It's going great. People like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is shocking to me. But I feel like I judge my accent more than they do because nobody gives a shit.
And you're getting some turnover from, the guy from the border.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way, says hi.
What guy from the border?
I
says
just
hi?
told the guy from the border I was coming here, and
Okay.
he listens to Sous Écoute.
Oh shit! Good for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
wow.
Well, you said I'm going to Pantelis' show, and
Yeah.
he's like, "I know this motherfucker."
Yeah, I said, write
Was
this
he
down.
upset that you knew me?
No.
Okay, that's
It
good.
was fine. Yeah, literally.
Shout out
It's
to
twice.
the
It's
shout out
twice-
to the border patrol,
It's
baby.
twice that I mentioned this guy at the border.
You know what
And
that
they
means?
let you through.
You know what that means?
That our border agents have low standards in entertainment.
I was gonna say something else, but anyways, I'm not gonna say
appliance
it now.
Specialist is
The border.
Nira is no longer responding.
Yeah, I am not surprised, good sir.
I think it's the fact that whatever they say, I have nothing to do with it. Why do I even do that? Why do I bother?
You know probably why though. Maybe, how do you know that Nira's not busy shaving his balls right now? Huh?
Because I was talking to... She was on the subway as I was, so maybe she...
How do you know? Oh, wait, this is Nira told you that they were on the
He
subway.
was shaving his
I
balls
was
on the
I
subway.
was talking to her while I was coming here, and she
Oh,
was
man.
on the subway. And she tuned in. I sent her the link.
Oh man.
Also, Melody, who got... into-
Melody?
Melody, who got into
Melody?
a...
Melanie or Melody?
Melody got
That's a stripper name,
she,
sir.
She
It
stopped
is.
talking to me months ago.
Yeah, no shit. Why would you even bring that up? It doesn't sound like a real thing.
But she was on the chat.
Does she play the flute, bro?
She never did. I never got to meet her. Oh, this
No,
is
you
a
didn't-
girl?
you didn't get
Yeah,
it.
the meat flute. I got it. It just, I didn't find it funny. This
go
girl
fuck
was the
yourself.
girl that I matched with. And while I was talking to her, she went on vacation. And I continued chatting with her sister, pretending to be her.
But you see, you surround yourself
With crazy fucking people.
because it's who you are,
Yes.
right? So you're a wacky son of a bitch. So wacky sons of bitches are attracted to you.
Jessica!
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Look, man, put your fucking phone down, right? You're on the
sure.
goddamn podcast. Put your fucking phone away, because I have no problem getting Poseidon here to break your fucking hands, right?
Are we having this Fifth Avenue bar?
Not now. Maybe after the show, I guess, if you want.
Are we going to my restaurant?
No, Guido is not a liar. Poseidon's a liar. Guido's not a liar. Guido is just eccentric whackbag.
I am a little bit.
So, and he has,
whack-bag.
and he also could say random fucking things.
Non sequiturs.
Let's see. Suzekut stoned Sebastian. Pantelis live stones Guido. Oh yeah, Suzekut did stone Sebastian. Yeah, Burgo took. That's what we were talking before.
Oh, with his balls.
No. Fucking Grasso pulling up Poseidon. So let's see. He looks like someone who would. No, he doesn't. Grasso's not a liar. Grasso's just a stupid stupid, wacky young man.
I say unbelievable things, but I take pride in being honest.
Yeah, but also he does. You are a what's the word I'm looking for? A repository of random information.
Yes, I know random facts.
Random.
It's not gay
Like-
if it's a feminine.
You know
thought.
the computer was invented by like he does that, but mostly
I
for
don't know who
movies.
invented the computer.
He'll do a lot of movie stuff. Well, you know, Al Pacino decided to take that role because they gave him a hand job in the trailer, so he knows a lot of random.
Al Pacino
facts.
was broke up until
There you go.
I think it was Dick Tracy.
Al Pacino was broke.
Yeah. Did you know he was in Dick Tracy?
I broke him.
What?
Al Pacino was big.
His
broke.
dick was in Tracy?
He doesn't know what Dick Tracy is.
It's true. He was born in like '97. When were you born?
2005.
Bro, 2008.
He's a
I'm
child.
12 years old.
Yeah.
All right.
When were we born?
I'm a very big 12
98.
years
You were
old.
born.
93.
God.
You
damn.
were born in '93.
It's not even real time.
Fuck, I remember '93.
The fact that people are born in the 2000s is fucking crazy to me.
Bro,
Yeah, dude. There's
Someone
people
who was
that
born-
were born after 9/11, and they're
that's
of legal
wild.
age.
Yeah. That's wild. That's bananas.
Comedy Club. In
You think
Hasbrook
people that
Heights.
are born after 9/11, the people born before that actually lived through 9/11, we see the world differently?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They only grew up in this very paranoid take your shoes off at the airport world.
Oh, yeah, it's true. I remember life before that.
You remember? Like, I remember coming in and out as you please, like showing up a half hour before the flight.
Yeah. I remember the border just being half a joke.
I remember
You're not brown. Get in here, buddy.
driver's
Like, I remember
license with no pictures. Do you remember when a
I
driver's...
remember Medicare cards with no pictures.
You don't remember the driver's license? You know, it looks like the registration, but that was your driver's license. How
Oh,
many
I
people
never
were
got
fake? Dude, it was it was blue. You folded it in half. That was the driver's license.
Yeah, back in the day, you could fake anything.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Here in this city, the scams that were being run on everyone.
Man,
Shit,
I would have
for
had a
real.
blast.
Huh?
I would have had a blast.
Oh, you would have had a big blast.
If you were, there's this thing that they have on Instagram now, and a very intelligent
Oh, I like your
American
wallet.
kid. Thank you.
I like your wallet too, but can I say something about your wallet? You have a minimalist wallet.
Yeah.
As do I.
I was about to say.
However, you've jammed it with 57 cards.
You're
it
right.
looks like it's
It's
gonna
not-
fucking explode.
It's not supposed to. You're
What
right.
the fuck are you doing?
Tell me this does. If you were a bouncer in like USA, this wouldn't cut it as a real license.
That is a picture of a dog on that.
I know,
license,
but
sir.
it's you could put your photo.
Is that just a fake one?
This is a dog identification. Tell me you can't
Who the
convince.
fuck? What's that? Do I have to get one of those?
Let me see.
I got one. How cute is it? So tell me this won't work as a
Wait,
driver.
do I have to get those?
No. It was one of those Instagram bullshits.
Oh, okay, man. I thought it was some kind of a fucking Quebec law thing.
But you can totally convince a bouncer that that's real.
Yeah, because he's like, yeah, I see a bitch in this photo. I see a bitch in real
Yeah,
life.
but you're right about the minimalist wallet that suddenly is no longer a minimalist wallet.
Yeah, bro, that is a goddamn minimalist wallet, but you jammed it with everything you could think of.
This is how much I spent on my Visa. That it doesn't even agree with me anymore.
Your Visa broke or
Yeah.
you broke it?
It broke.
It broke because you kept using it?
Yeah,
Oh, God, that's terrible.
it is terrible.
I have a couple of cards in my wallet that I don't know the password for.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Does that make me lucky?
Yeah. Oh man.
I keep trying to think. I go, should I try at the store and say use this card and then try a pin that I think might work? But then I go, what if then it looks suspicious? I'm like, okay, try this one now.
I was
Oh,
at,
they block my cards
I
all
was
the
at a-
time because of the states. They always think that it's stolen.
I was at a hotel with a girl, and she thought I didn't have money because I did this, but I had just forgotten the pin. I crossed my fingers. Sorry, I didn't show people. I'm like, I hope it works. I hope it works. I hope it works.
Hold on. So the
But
escort,
I had
you
just
didn't
You
have
believe
cash
this?
before.
No, I
works for
did.
you?
No. It wasn't an escort. And
Okay. So I was at a hotel with this lady and I needed to pull out cash.
no. I was paying
Not
for a room.
an
I
escort.
was
Paying
paying
for
for a room.
With
Ideal.
cash?
No, with a credit card.
Okay.
And I was crying because I had forgotten the pin, but then I put in the pin and I realized I remembered the pin. I was like, but it seemed like I hadn't.
Jess Sorrell says that to tell you, can you get off your fucking phone? I'm
Oh,
getting
she-
really
no,
pissed off
she-
now.
she told me
put
that
your
she's
fucking
watching
put your
now.
fucking phone away. Put your fucking phone away right now. All right, piss me the fuck off. You're pissing everyone in the chat off. All right, these are serious people in the goddamn
They
chat.
are.
Jess Sorrell says to tell you that she met Joe Avati and he told her to tell you to go fuck yourself. So whatever you could do with that information, I don't even know who this guy is. but
I thank you for that, Jess
Yeah.
Sorrell.
there you go. So back to what you were talking about. You've met an escort,
No, it wasn't an escort.
one of these in-calls.
Where was it? Le Chablis, which used to be Ideal? Or Motel Pierre?
No, it was
on
an actual
Laurentian?
fucking hotel, bro.
Or you went to a real hotel.
Yeah, don't go to a motel. Go to a hotel.
Did the door
What's
open
the price
to the
difference?
street?
Okay, I have a question. What's the price difference here in Montreal between a decent hotel and a motel?
Truth is,
Not
overnight stay is the same, but the fact that motels have 4-hour rates.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Everything.
Because or else it's like $130. You can go to the Holiday Inn.
Because I'll say, yeah, why don't you just go to a nice hotel instead of... There's fucking... Sebastian Burgo is back now, but he keeps fucking leaving. He says, love you, Guido.
Hey, what's up, Sebastian? Beautiful balls.
If you don't... by the end of this, if you don't kick him in the dick, Grasso, there's gonna be trouble. Very rude to be on the phone. Yeah, even my kids don't do that. You're pissing people off.
I'm sorry,
Just
guys.
Stop fucking around.
I won't do that anymore. But actually, Sebastian asked me for Francine's information, so I wonder if he contacted her.
Who's Francine?
To do a show?
Yeah.
Smart. Does he want the big one or the small one?
I don't know. I would recommend, whatever he wants. To tell you
I'll tell you something right now, Sebastian. If you're fucking listening, don't listen to this goddamn buffoon. If you want to make some real money, take the small one.
Yeah, because Pino's killing it there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's like a comedy room. Anyways, can I come to Canada to hold Guido and Poseidon down? Like as you rape them? What do you mean?
Oh, because we're restless. We're full of caffeine and sugar.
That's what... Oh.
You see?
I took it the wrong way. Hold them down.
Hold him down while I fuck his ass.
I need a woman to hold me down.
I'm looking for a woman. I think Nira is this woman. No, I don't have a date tonight.
It's not even a woman, but yeah, go.
No,
she'll hold you down, all right.
I'm seeing Nira. No, you know what I'm going to do after this is I'm going to go do some laundry and watch the Oscars and do...
I have a question. Why don't you invite one of your lady friends over to your house to watch the Oscars with you?
That could be a possibility.
Yeah. Right? You see somebody wins Best Picture, then the girl that's with you wins, worst mistake, worst decision of the week.
I don't like that there's no hosts, by the way.
There's no host? Get away from your phone right now.
It's not my phone. I'm putting my wallet back in my pocket.
Put your fucking man purse.
Yeah, but you
Put the lotion in the basket.
You initially went for the phone.
I initially went for my keys.
That's a lie.
I initially went for this Fifth Avenue
Yeah,
bar.
stop touching all that. Stop showing. They know what a Fifth Avenue bar is. You already said. Get out of here. You nervous Nelly. Put your keys up. Yeah.
In Australia, the national candy bar is called Cherry Ripe.
Cherry Ripe?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard cherry rape.
Well, you do.
You hear what you want to hear, buddy.
It tastes like mounds with like the coconut and cherry. It's terrible.
Coconutty Mound. Mount del Coconutas.
Yeah. I don't... here's a random fact.
I'm
What's
listening.
the most popular best-selling chocolate on Halloween?
Kit Kat.
It's an easy
Kit
guess.
Kat.
Reese's Cups.
Because they break them up.
Because peanut butter, who doesn't love peanut butter?
People that are allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, I was about
You're
to say
right.
that.
But it is the number one selling.
Also, I think communists don't like peanut butter.
The peanut butter.
They make them
Wait,
jealous.
really?
Yeah, we don't have peanut. We have potato. Do you have Reese potato cups?
The
That would be nasty, actually.
Of course it would be nasty. So's communism.
Smarties are better than M&Ms, I have to say.
Yeah. I agree.
I think so.
Except for the ones with nuts in them.
I don't think they
The
make
nuts need to be directly in my mouth, sir.
I don't think they make Smarties with nuts.
No,
but
the
M&Ms.
M&Ms.
Yeah.
I mean, the yellow bag.
And they're
Oh, the big one. Those are delicious.
$9.99 in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking $10 for a fucking bag
Well,
like this.
that's where a movie theater makes
a
money.
bag this big, bro.
I've been trying to explain to people this whole time. I don't agree with the prices of the theater, but I understand why they're like that. Is because they pay to screen these movies.
They don't make money off the movies.
Yeah, they pay to get.
Yeah.
Basically, the way the deal works is like, okay, you want to show your movie in my theater? Let's strike a deal, and then they'll pay. They'll be like, I'll give you $10,000 for each theater, for example, right? Anyways, the point is they make their money off. They hope that the tickets cover what they paid to rent the movie to show you, and then they hope that they start making a profit by charging you $3,000 for a bag of peanuts.
And that's how the McDonald's brothers started. They had a movie theater, and they were selling those stupid burgers, and that's
That's
why,
not
like,
how
fuck
they
that.
started.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And Guzzo decided not to pay famous players. He said, screw it, I'm going straight to Hollywood. And that's how Guzzo was started. He used to own this L'Astre 5 on Lacordaire.
Okay, and what do you do?
And
See, this is the kind of shit I'm curious
the
about.
first thing he bought, actually, was
For
the
those of you
movie
who aren't in Montreal,
Striptease.
Guzzo is a chain of movie theaters here.
And he's one of those Shark TV
You know,
guys.
Shark Tank, Dragon's Den, what the fuck they call it.
He's one of
different-
those Canadian shark
He's a
guys.
Canadian shark guy.
And he decided to not use, like they have AMC and stuff, where
Yeah.
famous players and Cineplex. He decided to go right to Hollywood and buy the movies himself and created Guzzo Cinema, probably with the help of some backing.
Mobsters.
I'm not gonna say it.
Well, you already did.
By not saying it, you
It's
said
called
it.
innuendo.
Yeah.
So that's what he. Oh, that's it. That's interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
And that's why he put the bumper cars, he put the arcade, he put everything in there because he knows you won't make money from a movie. You have to make money from the food. But they have languette de poulet.
But it's such shit food.
It is
Yeah.
shit. Like not one movie theater has figured it out yet.
No.
You're absolutely right.
The only good thing is you have some big theaters that have restaurants inside it.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I like going to
They're starting
places
to do that.
Or
that
they have-
has like
they
a
have
Tim
booze.
Hortons
Yeah.
or a Star. It's just like I get a good cup of coffee, and then I'm always that
You're
one
right.
guy in the theater drinking coffee.
You're nailed it. Even Guzzo does not have a decent cup of coffee.
no, not at all.
You're
It's-
correct.
ugh, complete shit.
Yeah.
But when I go downtown to the Scotiabank place,
It's downstairs.
I'll go to
right
the,
there,
the-
Tim
the-
Hortons.
No, there's one inside, two upstairs.
there is one
yeah,
inside?
so I
Yeah.
get a nice cup of coffee, go watch the movie.
Yeah, you're right. And why
I
don't
wonder who pays who for that.
What do you mean?
well
does the
Tim Hortons rent space.
and Tim Hortons is
Okay.
not allowed to jack up prices, which is why
Yeah.
at the airport you could still buy this for $2.25, as opposed to like if you buy something from McDonald's, it's
yeah, the airport prices are another thing that pisses me the
Except
fuck off.
Tim Hortons.
Oh.
Tim Hortons.
You
is
know
the same.
there's 32% tax at the airport, right?
Yeah, I go
Sales
crazy.
tax.
With, like it's just
Tim Hortons is there for advertising. They know they're not making money in an airport, but because they're iconic, they can afford to.
it's
take a
like
hit.
MMA. It's illegal in all of Canada except Ontario as of last year. Is MMA illegal everywhere in Canada? Because we have events here in Quebec. Like,
And Joe Rogan does Comedy Nest.
what does that have to do with anything?
But I'm saying they have actual MMA here with like UFC.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we had the
We're-
UFC here in Quebec. Remember George St. Pierre versus the guy with the beard? The siblings, Richard and Maurice McDonald, opened the first McDonald's in 1398 Northeast Street at West 14th Street in San Bernardino, California. Yeah. By the way, California.
Yeah, we watched the whole documentary about that.
I like documentaries.
What documentary?
Oh, did you watch that
the
Founder?
movie, the
With-
founder.
with
That's not a
Batman.
documentary. It's a movie,
Whatever, bro. Same thing.
You meant a biopic.
bro. Man, I was watching this documentary, Dogma. Bro, did you know Jesus was black, bro? And his friend.
Speaking of which, did that Jay and Silent Bob movie come out yet? Reboot.
So he says, yeah, it's illegal. They have to pay special amounts. So if you could pay special amounts to hold it, then it's not illegal.
It's just
God is Alanis Morissette.
they're
Nyla,
just
you nailed it.
extorting you.
I love that movie.
Dogma?
Yeah. By the way, while I was in Australia, I was invited to an Alanis Morissette concert. I would never go to an Alanis Morissette concert.
Because
However,
you're a hater?
I went, and it was one of the greatest concerts. She's like a Tom Petty. You don't realize how many of those songs you know by heart.
Oh, for
and
sure.
it was just her and a guitar, and I swear to God, she sounded like the radio.
That's all God needs.
yeah, she was fantastic.
guitar.
Because I have one hand in my pocket. Yeah, she
Let me
was
tell you
great.
something. Have you seen the
She's a national
reboot
treasure.
of Jay and Silent Bob?
No, that's what I'm asking. Did it come out yet?
Yeah, I watched it. I rented it on the YouTubes. You can rent it for like
Was it
$5.
funny?
How do you want me to answer this?
Okay, because you want to like Kevin Smith, because I like him too.
I love Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
I want to like him. I did not particularly enjoy this movie too much. I feel like it was a little, I don't know, rushed, or there was something about it that kind of bugged me.
Well, he had a heart attack. He was in a hurry.
There was that. Yeah, there was a lot of like, I'm like, what's going on here? But I'll tell you the highlight of the movie. His daughter, even though I guess she's young, so I shouldn't say this because it's like you put air in her head.
His real daughter.
His real daughter.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah, because you know when you're young, normally you don't want to get too much air in people's heads. But I do think that she was probably the best actress in the movie. So normally, you want to give big compliments to people, going, but she's not gonna fucking hear this. She was very good. She was she was the only one that was like, fuck, I think she can actually act.
I'm going to watch this movie tonight.
Yeah.
What about, there was a scene with an Uber driver. That's Ralph Garman. How was he? I love Ralph.
What?
He's the guy that hosts the Hollywood Babylon podcast with Kevin Smith.
Okay. And what did you say about him?
He's an Uber driver in the movie. Was that scene funny?
No, the only Uber driver in the movie was what's his name? It was the guy who used to be on SNL.
I don't know. I know that Ralph Garman is a cameo as something in there.
Oh, really? Maybe he had another maybe
Yeah.
he was another one of the guys.
Anyway,
yeah.
he's great, that guy. I love him.
Let's see. They came to Corona Theater this week. Yeah, I know. We were supposed to reach out to them for 2-drink minimum, and we never did it.
Wait a second. Jay and Silent Bob came here?
Last week, yeah.
Fuck, I'm in New Jersey.
They did the screening, but I saw the movie before that.
How's
Yeah.
Jason Mewes? He's all sober.
Yeah, him too. You could tell that he did like drugs, man. Like you could.
he's a mess.
Is Guido full Italian? He's half Italian, half piece of shit, Marvin. Thank you.
You see what he did there? there?
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, full Italian.
Yeah. No, you're full Italian. Were you Napoli, right?
Yeah, and I legit speak it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, really?
Because a lot of people in USA don't, because they're like third, fourth generation.
I know 3 words in Italian.
Hey,
Respuesta di pace.
Sebastian Burgo, how was the show yesterday in Cornwall? He was out of town, but he drove back. But you could drive. It's safe like this with the.
Apparently, I felt like I was going to come to a war zone from what I've been hearing on.
Well, it was very bad.
It was
very bad the last couple of
It
days.
was so bad, and people
Sebastian
are fucking
killed
retards.
yesterday, by the way, but I didn't expect anything else, honestly, like that. Yeah.
Sebastian's good, man.
Yeah, dude, they like him.
Personally, asshole. But as a comedian, I'm kidding, bro. You know I'm kidding. You're a nice guy. We're
It's
friends.
I don't know. We got to bring him on 2 drink minimum so he could redeem himself in the eyes of the Suzuki fans. They'll hear him in English and he'll win them over. Pantelis, tell Guido when he is next in Australia.
When are you next in Australia?
I'm waiting for a response.
From the Australian government.
Yeah. No,
Must be the
Sir,
rape
you're not
charges.
supposed to fuck the koalas.
I'm literally waiting for an answer. If anything, April. I'm waiting for.
Are you hooking up with that Joe Avati chick again?
Yeah. No, somebody's wants me to go do a one show.
Just one Grasso show. That's it.
Yeah,
One
they want
off
to.
and
They're literally hiring me.
Yo, as long as they pay up
Yeah.
front, it's not a scam. You're good.
Yeah. The association of like the town my mother's from, they're all from there.
Australia.
The people from my mother's town,
Live in Australia.
most of them all ended up there.
Yeah.
They
a
wanna
lot of
br-
Greeks in Australia too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? Costas Mandalore and his brother.
The fuck is that?
He's the actor from the movie Mobsters. He's from Saw.
Wow.
He's from Melbourne. He's legit.
Hey, you misunderstood.
Greek
I really
Australian.
don't care that much about your random information about some random Greek guy.
Anyway, he was a nice guy.
Was he?
Oh, you met him?
Yeah, I was in a movie with him.
Really?
Oh.
Did you pretend to be an actor? Did
no,
he meet
was-
you on an actor's app?
You know
Was
who's
this a
you know
porno?
who's a sick comedian? A guy named George Kapanaris. He's very funny. He's Greek, but has the energy raw. He's good.
Yeah?
George Kapanaris.
I'm going to believe you. It's not like you've ever steered me wrong before.
No, he's
That's a lie. He steers me wrong
no,
repeatedly.
he's good. He's good. George Kapanaris.
By the way, I haven't heard from the agent in a while.
I actually have an audition Tuesday.
Really? I was about to fire her. You tell me that I should stick with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if someone else comes along, jump.
Well, I have a manager now, so that's helping.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I want a manager.
You want to manage her or you want to manage
I want
her?
a manager. Is it Captain Lou Albano?
No, my manager's not cute. It's fucking Jimmy Hart.
It's not
It's the
Bobby
mouth
the
of
Brain.
South.
Bobby the Brain was the best manager.
I'm gonna make ethnic show with my new manager, Pantelis. Yeah, ethnic. It does.
Are you talking to
I
a caveman?
I joked. No, that's what Sebastian. That's how
I'm
Sebastian
going
writes.
to make ethnic show.
That's how he talks. But Sebastian Burgo, it sounds stupid, but it would, because we said the same thing. It would actually work. You in the ethnic show here, where you have like different, like there's a Greek, there's an Italian.
Yeah.
It would be funny to have a Quebecois that speaks English. You don't think that's a good idea?
I'm surprised it didn't happen yet.
There you go. I'm not fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, they did it with the, what's his name at the Nasty Show. He went and our friend.
Yeah, I'm not fucking crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I have the best ideas.
Why
for
is
this
there
type
no
of shit.
Quebecer in the ethnic show?
Racism. That's why
That's very stupid.
they're always
He's-
trying to keep the black man
he's-
down.
Because they all relate. Every Greek or Italian has the French guy upstairs that you give free food to. That's
Hold on, Gapes is coming in with some knowledge. Once the budget bill passes, the province in Ontario can hold consultations on its new proposed combat sports law and develop sports-specific regulations in early 2020. So that means what he's trying to tell us is that soon they will develop new rules to allow people to punch each other in the face in the street.
For money. Wait, what?
Yes,
But
for
we've
money.
already decided that we have UFC here. didn't
Yeah,
we?
but apparently in order to get it here, you got to pay. It's fucked up, is what he's saying. Is saying it's fucked up. Oh,
It's a fuck at the up, man.
incoming call from my
In good
manager
Italian.
right now, actually. But I'll call him right back.
Everybody's got a manager except you have a manager.
Me, yeah, of course.
Everybody's got a manager.
I have a manager.
He doesn't have a fucking What are you crazy? He can't even manage his own life, this guy.
I need a manager. I need a manager.
I'll call him back in 20 minutes.
I'm calling Barry Katz.
You want me to call Barry?
Does he manage anybody still?
Yeah, he still manages people.
Jay Moore probably.
I think he still manages Jay Moore. Yeah,
Barry Katz. That's right.
yeah, Barry.
Really
Katz.
funny. Where's your friend with the accordion? She's special. he told her she was special.
No, Barry. You know what he told me when I did a podcast with him? He said it on the podcast, so it's not like I'm talking out of class. He said he's confident enough now in his managing abilities that he could take his words exactly, a bum off the street in St. Catherine, and turn him into a star.
I heard that.
Yeah.
In fact, didn't he end up at Cat Williams's? Like he was the only white guy.
Yeah, he said on my show. Yeah, he said on the podcast.
I
yeah.
recommend Barry Katz on Pantelis podcast,
Which was a very difficult thing to record,
Well, it
and
was
also, yeah, he kept having the hiccups.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was a crazy, crazy
Never
night.
had hiccups in his life in an interview. There
And
you
he
go.
has it on mine, yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Barry Katz. Dice is coming this year. You excited?
Yeah. I hope Dice is excited about me. That's what I hope.
Good
So,
answer.
it's a good answer,
Good
right?
answer. Good
Yeah.
answer. Show me Dice.
It's a good, vague answer.
Don't you like when on Family Feud the guy at the end they have to like he gives the most
Bill Burr, Sebastian Burgo says he's excited because Bill Burr is going to be at the Bell Center. But do you know, Sebastian, what is more exciting than Bill Burr at the Bell Center? 1 week before Bill Burr, when Mike Ward and the crew are at the Bell Center for the biggest live podcast in podcasting history.
I have to agree.
That is way more exciting.
That is very exciting. And
High
that's
five,
a
everybody.
JFL
High five.
move.
That is a Juste pour rire JFL move. Yes.
Fantastic. move.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's,
Yes.
That's big. That's big.
Yes, we are. This is Mike Ward's world. We're just living in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So cool.
I agree.
Yeah, Sebastian, we said it on. It slipped up, I guess, in the last 2 drink minimum of this week.
Aren't there JFL auditions happening around now?
Yeah.
Are you auditioning?
Me?
Ooh,
For
Poseidon,
what?
Poseidon's not a man of laughter. He is a man of tears, a man of sorrow, if you will.
I bring out emotion from people.
You do. I cry every time I want to look at you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I won't come back.
No, you're not coming back. You've been banned from this show. But if you do live in Montreal or the Montreal vicinity, the greater Montreal, perhaps Brossard, perhaps the shithole known as Laval, you can come to our show March 13th in St. Leonard, the Leonardo da Vinci Center, which was made by our tax dollars that the mobsters tricked us into paying to build the Italians a center.
It's a big laundromat.
Yeah.
Can't miss it.
March 13th, find us there. Now, if you want tickets, there's 2 ways you can go about it. One, you go on the site, or you go to my website, dates, his website. Anyways, go to the site, buy it directly. However, if you want a discount on those tickets, if you're a patron on patreon.com/Pantelis, we actually send Poseidon to hand deliver tickets at a discounted rate. Why? Because we
we're
don't
crazy.
we don't know how to make money and we're losing.
We are crazy. I'm so crazy. I send you Poseidon.
Yeah, so for I think my Patreon, one of the best Patreons out there.
Might break your legs,
Yeah.
might jerk you off.
No,
It's
one.
a good Patreon.
It's a good Patreon. I offer a lot.
I've
of
had
shit.
some
Oh, no,
Patreons.
yeah.
You have a good Patreon.
That's amazing.
Yeah, speaking of which, there's also a charity I'm talking to for that show.
For our show,
Yeah.
charity cases.
No, I worked with them a couple of years ago. They were great. It's legit for sick kids, and I'm contacting Vito this week.
Now, what do you want us to do? Also, why did you make these kids sick?
He's good. And
Okay, so tell me this right now, just so that we're on the same page. It's not one of your fucking pyramid schemes.
No, it's real.
So there is a children's hospital, I guess.
It's a charity called the East Foundation, and they.
What about the kids out west?
No, it's only for the East kids.
Okay.
And a gentleman by the name of Vito. I know Sebastian has performed for them. They legit give it to the kids, and we make some kind of a deal where they get tickets and somehow something, and it's good.
Sounds like a scam. However, I'm willing to help out a kid.
Yeah, it's really and it really goes. That's why I like them, because it really goes, because there's so many full of shit fundraisers. They're the real deal.
I do it again with Sugar Sammy, Sebastian says,
See?
which sounds like he had sex with Sugar Sammy.
Yeah,
I
he do it again with
Sammy.
Sugar Sammy.
But I know what he means. Yeah, so he's performed for them. But Sebastian by now has probably performed for most of these fun. Like they book him a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's probably okay. So he says it was cool.
Yeah, Sebastian's a crowd pleaser.
Definitely. Yeah.
But
Depends what crowd. Apparently the French crowd, his own fucking people don't like him, which is the fucking.
You know why? Because he's talented.
You can't win. You can't win, Poseidon.
You can't win, Rock. This guy will kill you to death inside of a 3-round. And he's hungry.
Then again, look, Sebastian. For all the French people that don't like you, I'll name you an entire nation of Italy that hates this guy. Australia now.
Hey, Guido, mate, he's a scum of the earth, mate.
half the people Guido meets.
This
Literally.
neighborhood, literally, this neighborhood. Like downstairs, they hate me.
Yeah, they see him. They're
He's
like,
never even been there.
Yeah, he goes there a lot. He wastes his money
Oh,
on
he
those
does?
fucking
No, I
lotto machines.
I don't go there anymore because of that. I don't.
Don't
I'm
waste
done.
your fucking money on those stupid machines.
I'm back even. so I don't spend.
You know what the trick is about these machines?
Don't play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you gotta spend that stupid money on these machines, you might as well just go to the casino because you have better odds. Play blackjack.
Yeah, or poker, a game of
Yeah.
skill.
Yeah.
However, even that, man, because you could get addicted to chasing the win, and that's how you waste a lot of money.
Well, that's what I did. See, I got sober, and rather than getting drunk and high, I filled that void with sex and gambling. I recognize it.
Vices. I like it.
Pantelis, remember the show Idiot Abroad? Incorporate Pantelis. Silver and Gold, you keep fucking mixing up my name with Poseidon's. You've been doing this all fucking day. I know that you mean Incorporate Poseidon with it, Idiot Abroad. The problem with Poseidon is he's a fucking mental case abroad. Is he's because at least Carl Pilkington, that was his name, we're not worried about a liability. This fucking guy might murder a hooker.
Oh, is this Ricky Gervais' friend?
Yeah.
Okay, I know that.
This guy might murder a hooker, bro. I'm scared of Poseidon leaving him in
Speaking of which, when are you going to Cuba again?
Never. Have you heard the shit that's been going on
No.
down there?
Yeah, he just found out there's a bunch of communists down there.
What? Since when? The 50s?
No, ever since whatchamacallin?
Joel Romero.
Ever since
passed away.
Ever since
Died?
Castro.
Michael
Yeah.
kissed Fredo on the mouth.
It's been getting crazy. I've been hearing stories of
Where's
kidnappings. There was a woman that would go down to. She was dating a man in Cuba, and she would go down constantly. She was chopped up to pieces. Crazy shit.
things happening in Cuba. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah.
People
Crazy
people
shit.
try to swim to Miami.
If you count all the other communist, nations, everything went. Actually, no, they all fucked up. Yeah, they all.
Wait, what's left?
Well, Venezuela,
Yeah. Korea?
North Korea. Yeah, it's true. Actually, that is a haven. That is a great place, North Korea. It's the only one that it worked on.
I watched one
China.
of those things on YouTube. They have like a big concert for visitors, except everybody.
I don't think Poseidon is that evil. Silver and Gold says, and the truth is, he wouldn't murder a hooker. I just said that because
No,
I
he
thought
would
it was funny.
accidentally kill a hooker. He wouldn't do it on purpose.
That is possible.
Yeah,
He'd be like, "Oh
I'd be
shit! You mean I had to untie her?"
These bitches can't breathe underwater. Oh shit! I read the wrong book.
I'm waterboarding
by the way,
her while I'm fucking her.
Something happened here that we have not spoken about on this just thing, and it really pissed me off in Quebec City. Right, the prostitute. They let out a sex criminal.
Oh, yeah, sure, I
a guy
remember
who
this.
was in jail for murdering hookers. They let him out on a day pass, like you have a day free, and they told him you can get a sex worker.
He's allowed because
He's
he
allowed.
showed good behavior.
So he went
And he killed
found some 21 this beautiful girl who was a sex worker, and then had sex and murdered her. Fuck the government, bro. At some point, like goddamn, man.
Who? And you know what? That doctor that said this guy's fine, okay,
Yeah.
won't get reprimanded.
No,
It's just going to go in the system, and there's a family suffering right now, and they're going to say, well, she shouldn't have been a whore, and that's all it's going to be. It's terrible.
fuck these people.
Like Charles Barkley, it's terrible. It's terrible. That's how Charles Barkley would say it.
Charles Broccoli?
Hey, what happened to Ari Shafir with his Kobe Bryant thing?
Nothing.
He said some terrible shit?
Oh, you didn't know about that?
No.
Yeah,
I don't know the specifics of what
He
he
made
said.
his usual death of a celebrity type of joke.
Okay.
A little quickly,
But it
before
went,
the deals were out.
as he's known for.
As he's known for, it flopped with the general public who does not know him for doing that. So they just
Okay.
thought it was a guy hating on Kobe after dying. He had to cancel some shows. His management company dropped him.
Wow.
Well, that's just how it is nowadays.
Public
that's-
opinion, huh?
Yeah, but then what was it? Stand Up New York told him they had to cancel a show with him just because people were threatening to show up and shoot the place up. Wow. Yeah, but he's gonna be fine. You know how it is. You bounce back. People are gonna wake up. It was over exaggerated nonsense.
Well, the same thing happened to Gayle King, Oprah's best friend.
Yeah, of course.
Because she interviewed a girl from the Liberty.
WNBA, yeah.
And CBS took that piece as a bait to
Yeah.
make people watch it, where they're talking about the rape allegations, and then Snoop Dogg went nuts.
Yeah, but Snoop Dogg is another well-known buffoon.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
He's the voice of reason for the black
Snoop Dogg.
community.
Jesus Christ. So here's the thing. I don't know enough details about the Kobe Bryant thing. As far as I knew at the time, I could be wrong.
It sucks he died.
Yeah, of course. But I thought at the time that it was proven, or I don't know, something. I thought that she was fucking around. I thought that it was like she had a scam. I don't know. Let's say he did rape her. He didn't. I don't know.
No,
the details.
he settled out of court.
But it doesn't.
But that doesn't mean he was guilty.
that doesn't mean he was guilty or not guilty.
He just wanted to everything to go
so
away.
I don't know whether he was guilty. But Gil King, I don't like Gil King anyway. But for Snoop Dogg to jump in, because dude, if you're saying she doesn't know the details, neither do you, neither do I. Shut the fuck up. We don't know the details. You know what I mean? We don't know what the fuck. Like remember that bitch we talked about her on This Just Thing. Remember a year ago? If you guys remember, anybody here who hasn't watched This Just Thing, you should check out the best news program online. There was a woman in Sweden. Remember a Swedish chick, I think.
Oh yeah, on the plane.
Yeah, stupid fucking woman halted the whole plane because there was a guy on the plane who was getting deported. Stopped the whole plane, was being a cunt. You can't do it. He's a person too. We can't deport him.
Oh, she decided right then and there to be political.
To be political. We have to stand up for this guy. He's being deported probably because he's Muslim. Like, not realizing that if a government's deporting him, there might be a reason. And now we just found out we're going to do a follow-up probably. One of the guys that she stopped from getting deported, they had to bring him back or whatever, was one of 3 people part of this gang rape thing. They would go around, they had gang rape this like 12-year-old girl. They kept her hostage for a while. And that's who she decided to stand up for.
This
not knowing
Swedish woman, she knew better.
This Swedish woman knew fucking better. Didn't have any of the facts. And was just like, stop, you can't deport him. You know who that Swedish woman is? Snoop Dogg.
Same thing.
Stop! I like him playing basketball.
Double
Stop!
standard.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Nobody is saying that he wasn't amazing, and it doesn't suck that him and his daughter died.
It's terrible that everybody, all
It's
9 of
fucking
those
tragedy.
people. It's a huge tragedy. There's no
is.
good about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's not my place. I could get mad. I could be like, "Oh, you're making fun of a guy that I like," but it's not my place. I don't have the facts. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Didn't you hear Artie and Anthony talk about this? Where when they were on,
Snoop took his tweet down and said he didn't do it. Shut the fuck up.
But it was the heyday of being able to say whatever you want, right? Now, in the future, you could say whatever you want. There's no FCC, but it's the opposite. They're actually toned back. On podcasts, you could say whatever you want now.
Goddamn right.
But it's worse because the public opinion will ruin you.
Well, here's the thing. It depends how you built yourself up. So the good thing about Ari, which I think he's safe, is because he grew up in this kind of culture. Like, you have your own fan base. Like, say us right now. Our boss is us.
Yeah.
So, like, our fans who are going to buy tickets to shows, sign up to Patreon, watch our stuff, know what we're about.
People who listen to Anthony know Anthony.
So people who don't like us, don't like me, for example.
Switch off.
Switch off. Even if you're like, I don't like it, it's canceled. It doesn't change anything. We're building our own thing.
Yeah.
I'm not dependent on you.
Is Ari upset about it, or he doesn't care?
He went on Skanks last week. He's he what doesn't care. I mean, it is something to care about. You don't want clubs to think you're a liability, right? But it'll blow over. It'll just take some time. People who fucked him over were the comedians that came out talking shit against him. The comedians who decided that this is the line when it's someone that they like, it's a line, but they can make fun of anything. But if he makes fun of something, these hypocrites, they're the ones who sealed his fate.
Well, he found out who his friends are.
Yep.
And a comedian should defend another comedian.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
the way it
obviously,
is.
I wouldn't defend a comedian for, rape, murder, that kind of stuff. But in this case, I'm not saying the joke was good or bad. The joke wasn't, I didn't laugh.
But you
it
also
doesn't
said
matter.
that he has a pattern of doing this. It could be anybody. Freaking Diane Keaton. Whatever.
He did it for Ralphie May. He did it to Aretha Franklin.
And Ralphie was probably his friend.
He was one of his best friends.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyways, that's been the show for this week. Poseidon, are you going to remind people of anything?
Yes, the shows. April 3rd, Sherbrooke.
No. First, 2 Drink Minimum. When is that out, Poseidon?
Oh, live on Tuesdays.
And day of choice.
Every Wednesday,
And every Wednesday,
new episodes.
Yes.
Right.
So
go to Compound Media, use the promo code Canada20, Canada20, get yourself 20% off the Compound Media membership, and you'll get our entire archive of 2 Drink Minimum episodes, from the first ones that we started in this very studio to the brand new ones where we're in an innovative downtown luxury suite. Also,
you guys are also on at 4:30 on Fridays, right?
Yeah, but if you're on Compound Media, you'll see it, but you get the episode before with us anyway. So also remember that we have a Patreon now. Patreon.com/Pantelis is the link. You go over there, you sign up, you get all kinds of cool shit. You get access to exclusive content. There's the exclusive In Bed with Poseidon episodes that come out every month. It's a live stream with him where he gets to talk about stuff. Don't forget that also on there, if you sign up for the boss status or anything above, you get to see the pilot of the Pantelis web series. For those of you that didn't get to catch it here on this show, but you can just go back and catch it here as well. There's that as an option. We're probably giving away stickers this month to new signups and probably people who stayed on for the extra month. So we're always giving shit away. There's also a lot of free shit that we're giving out for bosses. We always pick winners for merch. And then extra, we also give a couple to other tiers just randomly. So people win merch, basically. We do all kinds of shit like that. We also have the Discord channel. Go over there. It's a goddamn whole community of people that you're going to meet.
Everything.
Because everyone here finds a place to talk. It's the Discord. They get to meet each other. Some people become friends on and offline. It's a lot of cool shit that we're working on. Guido Grasso, where are they going to find you next?
well, we have our show. I also have the Southern Boys. That's why I was looking at my phone. I'm not. We have a YouTube channel now called the Southern Boys Podcast on YouTube. Myself and Massimo. Our episodes are there, and we're going to be going video. And I'm in Madison, New Jersey, at a place called Tito's Pizza. Tito's Pizza.
Tito's
Pizza. That's Eventbrite Southern Boys. I'm terrible at plugging, man. Or Guido Grasso Jr. on Instagram. And cldv.ca for tickets to our show March 13th.
Yeah, and it's on my website anyway.
And yeah, that's it. And Nira, I hope this doesn't change our date on Wednesday.
This fucking idiot. All right, so that's done. Also, check out my website for dates. If you're in Toronto, if you're in Sherbrooke, and if you're in Quebec City, you get a French show. So get tickets for that. And that's it. Besides anything I'm forgetting?
Just stay safe out there, and we love y'all.
Stay safe in these streets. Thank you, guys.